What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And it's that time again, people. Arsenal, Premier League action, cup finals. Every game is a cup final, people. 8 cup finals to go to see who gets to the promised land. And it's Brighton away today, the Danny Welbeck derby, the Ben White derby, the Leandro Trossard derby. So, listen, big game and a difficult game. And I have to admit, yeah, there are some nerves at this game. I can't lie. Brighton is a very mixed bag. You never really know what they're going to deliver. And I think this will be a difficult game today, but one that I am confident we can win. Big up to everyone. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's get 3,000 likes. And subscribe if you haven't already, people. Let's get 100k by the end of the year. Hit that red button. And listen, looking forward to the game. We got just under, well, about 50 minutes until kickoff. We got a few things to talk about, some transfer news. We'll look at the league table. We'll obviously discuss some of the results of today, and we'll look ahead to Bayern Munich. But listen, today is the main focus. What Arsenal can't do is think about Bayern Munich today. This game will not take care of itself. We're going to have to turn up and perform. Let's talk about the starting 11, people. Let's talk about the starting 11. Before I do discuss it, I'm not totally in favour of this starting lineup. But it is what it is. The manager will have his reasons, and let's hope it can do the business. So the Arsenal team, people, is David Raya in goal. Ben White is at right back. Zinchenko continues at left back. Very surprised. I really thought he would have put Tomiyasu in there, but again, he goes with Zinchenko. Maybe he feels we're going to dominate possession today, but Brighton are a good team on the ball, so I think he's taken a big risk there. Gabriel and Saliba, of course, at centre-back. The midfield, Jorginho comes in for Thomas Partey. Partey maybe is not fit enough to play on Wednesday and then go again on Saturday. So Partey drops to the bench. Jorginho, Declan Rice and Odegaard is the midfield. Emile Smith-Rowe comes out. Bukayo Saka returns on that right-hand side. Reece Nelson drops to the bench. Nelson really struggled the other day. We said if Saka is anywhere near fit, he will start. Gabriel Jesus plays on the left. Now, a couple of questions. Number one, what has happened to Gabriel Martinelli's foot, people? Apparently, a cut on the foot. We haven't seen this guy start a game since. He's our fastest player. Bayern Munich on Tuesday night. Surely you want a fit and sharp Martinelli to be playing that game. And once again, Martinelli is on the bench. I think that injury was way worse than they said. I reckon he may have chipped a bone, maybe some cartilage. Something went wrong with that injury. That was not just a cut. Even though I think Jesus can do a job on the wing, you've got Trossard and Martinelli on the bench. You're playing Jesus over two actual left wingers. I'm very concerned. And Gabriel Jesus is on the left, and Kai Havertz plays through the middle. Now, I think it's still enough to win, but I do have concerns. A left-hand side of Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus doesn't fill me with a huge amount of confidence. You've got a left back that's going to invert into a midfield, and you've got a striker on the left who's going to have to do a lot of defensive work. Now, Adingra, who plays out wide for Brighton, very quick, tends to play on the left, but sometimes plays on the right. Pascal Gross as well. It's going to be interesting. Listen, I hope the boys can deliver. I am surprised Zinchenko starts, though, and I am surprised that Jesus plays on the left, head of Trossard and Martinelli. On the bench for Arsenal, Aaron Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Jakub Kivior, Thomas Partey, Smith-Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Trossard, Nketiah, and Gabriel Martinelli. So we do have a good bench. But, let's just hope we get the job done. Anything less than a win will not be enough today. Big up Elton. Thank you for the super sticker, bro. Really appreciate that. Big up to you. That was there before I even joined the live stream, so thank you for your commitment. Sam said he lost his mum last week. Just wanted to say thanks for helping me during a really tough time. Big performance today. Listen, Sam, hope you and your family are well. Stay strong. Really appreciate you participating in the chat through such a tough time, and let's hope Arsenal can lift your mood somewhat. So big up to you, Sam. Thoughts from me and the community. And Troy, thank you for your comment, bro. Been a member for 2 months. Brighton will be very happy seeing Zinchenko start. His mistakes were a large factor in last season's bottle job. Listen, I think when you play against a top team, right, at any level, what you want to find is weakness. And they will target Zinchenko. Let me just get the tweet out. Big game for Arsenal. Must-win game. Surprised Zinchenko is starting. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. I think it will be a cagey game. I got to be honest. I'm going for a 2-1 win to Arsenal. Right, there's the tweet. Let's focus on business. Yeah, Brighton will target him. Brighton will target him. It's as simple as that. Everybody sending their thoughts out to Sam. Big up. That's what we're about in this community. Words cannot describe how much I can't wait for Timber's return. Will he play this season? Will he play this season? Strong lineup. Let's look at the Brighton lineup. Verbruggen, is it, in goal? Tariq Lamptey at right back. Now, again, when I was looking at this lineup, I'm thinking you've got Lamptey at right back, and they've listed it, I believe, as Pascal Gross on the right. But if it's a Dingra, I mean, he was cooking Connor Bradley last week against Liverpool. Let's just have a look. So they've listed... Oh, no, it's Enciso on the right and Lamptey. But I'm just thinking in general, Lamptey is an absolute whippet. He's going to get on the overlap. Zinchenko today is going to have to be very smart. He's going to have to play smart. Lamptey, Lewis Dunk, Van Hecke, Estupinian, Baleba, Modir, Enciso, Adingra, Pascal Gross, and Danny Welbeck. On the bench, Julio, João Pedro returns. He'll be dangerous off the bench. Adam Lallana, Barco, Steele, Ansu Fati, Veltman, Facundo, and what's that guy's name? Poop? I don't know. Poop. Hopefully he does play like Poop if he comes on. Apologies, dad joke people. If you're in the comments, you'll be used to it by now. Brian, big up yourself. He said, big up Curtis and Cruz, hoping for a forceful start, saving Gabby, Tommy and Partey for Bayern, who have lost again. Big up. He's going for 3-1 to the Gunners. Big up Brian. Brooklyn in the building. Big up yourself. I mean, you've mentioned Bayern Munich. Let's talk about it. And I don't want to look ahead too much because it's very dangerous, but we can do it as fans. As long as the players don't do it, it's fine. Very interesting. And again, I don't know how much we want to take out of this. I think as a fan base, we have to be careful how much we take out of this. But Bayern Munich today, 2-0 up away at Heidenheim, and they lost the game 3-2. So, listen, of course, we are going to clutch to the positives. And they didn't have a changed team. It's not like they had a weak team out there and it didn't work for them. I mean, their team today was Ulrich in goal. Obviously, Neuer's injured. Their back four was Kimmich, Alphonso Davies, Kim Min-jae, and Upamecano. That's probably their strongest back four. Konrad Laimer, Goretzka, and Musiala. Thomas Muller, Serge Gnabry, and Harry Kane. So it was far from a weak team. However, my advice to any Arsenal fan, take some positivity out of the fact, Sané's injured, Koeman's injured, Neuer's injured. Will those three be available for Tuesday? My advice would be approach with caution, right? Approach with caution. I believe that Bayern team can be got at. Right, I've said that all along. Their defence can be got at. However, they're 13 points behind Leverkusen. How much motivation do they really have for those games? I'm hoping it's the Harry Kane effect. As you're saying, Leandro, I'm hoping it's the Tottenham effect and the bottle job mentality has travelled from from Tottenham to Bayern Munich, and hopefully he'll end up trophyless, because if we knock them out of the Champions League, they won't win any trophy this season, which is unbelievable. But listen, Arsenal fan, of course, we're going to cling to the positives. Leverkusen won 1-0, so yeah, 16 points now behind Leverkusen. So yeah, they're done. Their league season is over. It was over anyway. Let's see. Emmanuel said, Big C, could you confirm I'm still part of this family? My message hasn't been read for 2 weeks. I need some dear. You're there, bro. You're there. As I always say, people, be patient. During some of these watch-alongs, sometimes 4, 5, I think we've been even up to 7,500 people. It's impossible to read everyone's comments. Don't feel you're being ignored. So big up, Emmanuel. You are still there, bro. Maren said, Curtis, dad jokes are savage. We're here, people. We're here. The dad jokes will always be there. So yeah, but anyway, we're not going to look ahead to that game too much. It's all about today, and listen, today I'm just going to look at the Premier League table, and I said to myself today, I'm quite proud of what I did today, quite proud of what I did, and it's advice that I've given this community for a number of weeks and months, and I said, take this advice and you'll be all right. Whenever Manchester City play a game and they're drawing, or even if they're losing 1-0, do not get excited, don't get happy, don't tweet, don't get carried away, wait and see what happens. Mateta scores after 3 minutes. I'll be honest, I did a little jump in the front room, yes, and then I went, yo, relax, don't tweet nothing, don't say anything, don't respond. Don't get excited, because it's very unlikely it's going to continue that way. And then the Ginger Genius, as they nickname him, Kevin De Bruyne masterclass, game over. Before you know it, you're disappointed going, how do we win the league? They're unstoppable. No. I did, Robbo. I can't lie. I did a little skip. Jonathan Edwards, triple jump business, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I refused to tweet. I said, don't even talk about it. Pretend it's not even happening. I tell you something. And I'm saying this honestly, this has got to be one of the most exciting, but also one of the most difficult titles to ever win. This one. Like, you win a game and you don't move. Like, we're third in the league. We're top scorers, best defence, and we're third in the league. I know this is the game in hand. You genuinely might need, I said a few weeks ago, I think probably 7 out of 9, maybe 8 out of 10. I'm starting to think with 8 games to go, to win this Premier League, you might have to win every single game that's left. I'm going to be honest. I thought City and Liverpool, and listen, I still think 1 or 2 of them will drop points, but I'm getting to the point now, I'm thinking you might have to win every game to win this title. Because, especially Man City, I just don't know if they're going to drop points. I'm not sure Man City are going to drop points against anybody. When I look at their remaining fixtures, I just don't think so. And I don't like to do this look ahead thing. But when I look at City's games coming up, I mean, if you're looking at the Prem, Luton at home, they'll win that. Brighton away, I think they'll win that. Forest away is a win. Wolves at home's a win. I think Fulham away is a win. West Ham at home's a win. That's it. And they've got Tottenham rearranged. Tottenham is possibly the only game I'm looking at there with any sort of, I think they might drop points. And I'm not even sure if I trust them either, because it's Tottenham. They're bottle jobs. I genuinely think Man City might win every game. I'm going to be honest. So for us to win this title, it might take 8 out of 8. I'm being serious. I thought City might drop points in a couple of games. I'm just not sure they're going to anymore. I think we're going to have to beat everybody to win this title. It's as simple as that. Unless something crazy happens, like a big injury. Maybe once those Champions League games kick in, it becomes a little bit more difficult to manage. They've got Real Madrid, we got Bayern Munich. You know, big, and this is what I'm saying. Somebody said earlier, I love the way you defended Saka yesterday. And listen, I want to just talk about the Saka situation. A lot of people are calling out Saka. right? Pundits are calling out Saka. Fans are calling out Saka. Oh, Foden's better than him. Oh, Cole Palmer's technically better than him. Sancho was better than him when Man United signed him. I've said one thing all along, people. I've said one thing all along. Saka's the benchmark. Saka is the benchmark. It's a compliment to Saka that they're saying Foden, that they're saying Palmer, that they said Sancho. It's a compliment to him. You've set the benchmark. You've done it for 2-3 years now in the Arsenal team with pressure and expectation on your shoulders. Fan base putting pressure on the manager. You've turned up. You've secured that right wing spot for England. Not Sancho, not Foden, not Palmer, not Jared Bowen. Bukayo Saka will start the first game of the Euros for England right wing. If Foden's in that team, they'll fit him in somewhere else. Cole Palmer won't be in that team. Jadon Sancho won't even be in that squad. So we don't have to get caught up. As long as we know what it is. As long as we know what Saka is. Is Saka the best technically? Maybe not. But does Saka consistently produce the most for his football club under the most pressure? Yes, that is your answer. Saka has done the business for this team with no striker pretty much since Aubameyang left. You know, getting kicked all over the place, hardly misses a game. And we know the reasons, people. We know the reasons. There's 2 reasons, in my opinion, why they don't really respect Saka in this country. One of them is because he plays for Arsenal. And the other one, people don't like it, uncomfortable conversations, is probably because he's a black man. I'm going to be totally honest, people. Cole Palmer scores a hat-trick against Man United, 2 penalties. Oh, he's world class. Murphy's saying he should be playing for England. Hold on a minute, 2 penalties and a deflection. What about Saka and how many big goals he scored for Arsenal? And he plays for Arsenal, who are not the media lovey-doveys. Wenger had 11 foreign players on the pitch. Wenger went to Leeds United away and had 10 black players on the pitch. Arsenal will never be the media lovey-doveys, people. They didn't like that. Oh, he's got a team full of foreign players. He's killing the England national team. That's what they used to say about Arsene Wenger. And this is just the reality. I'll say it, but we're going to have uncomfortable conversations, people. We're going to have uncomfortable conversations on this channel. Why does this country not celebrate Bukayo Saka? You tell me that. 22 years of age, one of the best players, plays for one of the biggest clubs. Constantly, they're trying to pull him down. Why? You tell me that. You tell me that. Cole Palmer scores 2 penalties and a deflection. He's a world beater. Come on. Get out of here. Not everyone will agree, people, but I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Defend Saka. We know what he is. The comparison is the compliment. The guy is a baller. And if we put him on the transfer list tomorrow, they would all want Saka. And I'm including Pep. Pep would want Saka on that right-hand side. Klopp would want Saka. Long-term replacement for Salah. So I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. And listen, I mean, no, it's nothing to do with, mate, it's nothing to do with playing the race card. We're not playing no race card. It's the reality of the situation, my friend. It's the reality of the situation, right? So, listen, the other channels are available, people. I say it all the time. We're going to have honest discussion on this channel. It's the reality. It's the reality, people. I'm sorry. Not everyone will agree. Whammo, big up you, bro. He's gifted 10 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Big up yourself. Welcome to the 10 new members as well. And we'll do a member stream. Maybe at the end of this week after Bayern, actually. We'll do a member stream because there's a lot of new members. Big up to Whammo and all the new members. Nico said, Big C, this is the most exciting title race I've seen. 3 giants going blow for blow. Pause. Big pause, bro. No Diddy, bro. And Snaz said, big up Curtis and the community. Keep up the legendary streams and let's collect the 3 points today. Big up yourself. Yeah, you're right. Cole Palmer does have a black dad, actually. So, yeah. But you know what I'm saying in general, people. In general. Sports Genius said Curtis is right. Listen, we talk the talk, man. It ain't for everyone, people. I say that all the time. Other channels are available. You know what I mean? Other channels are available. Speak your truth, Big C. Fitzjoseph settings. Big up, bro. Big up your damn self. Let's see. Big C, is it possible to donate memberships from your phone, says George? I'm not sure. I've done it on my phone before, but I don't know if it always works like. Sometimes I know with iPhones it can be difficult. Yo, relax yourself, man. He does, for real. No, everyone was shocked when Cole Palmer's dad said he was from St. Kitts. I couldn't believe it. But big him up still. He's a baller. AMSN said, Saka is a very good player, not world class. Who cares? We shouldn't be bothered anyway. For me, in order Saka to go to the next level, he needs serious competition. 100%. 100%, people. 100%. And when people say playing the race card, I just want to explain, because people think that you do that when you get into a difficult situation. Oh, you're using race as a way out. No, listen. Look at the facts, people. Look at the facts. Raheem Sterling goes to Man City. Title after title. 15 goals a season. 20 goals a season. They never celebrate Raheem Sterling. He bought his mum a house. They put him on the front page because she had gold taps in the bathroom. Gold taps in the bathroom. They put him on the front page. He's not coming out of nightclubs drunk. He's not cheating on his girlfriend. He's not fighting people. He put gold taps in his mum's house and they scrutinised him and said, oh, he's a show-off. He's a show-off. We don't like him. They don't like Raheem Sterling. Rashford fed millions of kids in this country, right? No matter what we think about the guy as a player. That guy went to the Prime Minister and said, you need to feed the kids during COVID. He got millions of kids fed. They go, oh, Marcus Rashford, he's a dinner lady. He should concentrate on football. He's out here feeding kids. Blah, blah, blah. The brother fed people's youths. If Harry Kane did that, he'd get a knighthood. We'd be calling him Sir Harry Kane. Facts. You know this. They called him a dinner lady and he's feeding people's youths. And now I've got Saka. You never seen Saka come out of a nightclub. Yeah? Like other players coming out of nightclubs, drunk, cheating on their wives, fighting, in all kinds of madness. Saka's a well-behaved youth. Balling, playing for England. Are they celebrating him? Everyone's going, oh, he's better than him, though. Oh, yeah, but he's better than him. That's not the conversation, bro. Just celebrate what the guy is. If Palmer's better than him, put him ahead of him then. It's a simple thing, but that's the reality, people. I have to talk that. I refuse to back down from that. So it ain't nothing to do with playing race cards. It's facts. Look at it. It's right there in front of us, people. So anyway, listen, I'm here for these conversations. I like the interaction. I just don't like when people say, oh, you shouldn't play the race. It's nothing to do with the race card, bro. It's pure facts. It's pure facts, I have to say. Gunnar Roller said, funny how as soon as Arsenal start challenging, Saka has gone from the most loved to the most ridiculed talent. Now everyone and their dog is clear. Yeah, apparently everyone's better than him. Everyone. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I always say we don't need to be loved, Arsenal fans. We don't need to be loved. I actually prefer the fact that they're hating on us. Because they didn't hate on us when we were finishing 8th. They laughed at us, bro. They laughed. Now we're in title races. They're hating on us. I'd rather they hate on us because it means we're doing something good. It means we're getting better. So let them keep hating on us. Big up the Southern Gooner, Matt. Hope you're well. He said, being from Georgia, you already know I know, right? There we are. Bro, I have to talk it. I have to talk it. I have to talk it. And not everybody will agree with it. And I can see people. Look, Matt says, completely disagree with your take on this with Saka. Gets a ton of praise. Kenwick said, Curtis, I'll rock with you because you're a... Listen, I always said, people, I'll speak the truth on here. And it won't appeal to everyone. There'll be bigger channels, more popular. But I will speak it. And a lot of you will understand it. Some of you don't understand it. But you should be open-minded to it. That's all I would say. Try and understand it. Let's have a look. Congolese Football said, Curtis, Kudus or Palmer? Ooh, that's a good one, you know. Kudus, they're different players, aren't they? Kudus very direct. I like Kudus, you know. I wish Arsenal would have signed him. I got to be honest, I wish we would have signed him. I think he's a little bit more... Yeah, he's just direct. He's vicious. But I do like Palmer as well. He is a good player. Realist talk. Listen, as I said, I have to speak the truth. Not everyone will agree, but it is what it is. Ayadeji said, the thing is, tell me they are all better than Saka. I'll say, okay, no need to argue because I know I'd want in my club. Saka is him for us. I agree, bro. And George said, not sure anymore why I want us to win it this year, purely because of the joy as an Arsenal fan I'd experience or just see all the melt suffer. Listen, as I've said so many times, George, they don't want us winning the league, bro, because the celebrations, woo, I got Man U fans saying, yo, I hope you win the league. I don't want City to win it. And Liverpool, I said, are you sure, bro? Because if we win it, the way we're going to celebrate, yo, you might not be so sure, you know, but it is what it is. Big up Emmanuel said, member for 25 months. I love this family. Big up yourself, bro. And appreciate your commitment being a member for 25 months. Anyway, I did go off topic a bit there, but we needed to have that discussion. We needed it. It's important. We discuss real topics on this channel. Joseph said, I'll be flying into London if we win anything. Get the flight booked, bro. It'll be a roadblock. I told you, passport, wallet, and I'm out. I might end up in Vegas. I might end up in Kingston. I might end up in New York. I could be in Paris. I'm just going to the airport and we're celebrating. Douglas Luiz is suspended against us, apparently. He must have, I'm assuming that's 10 yellow cards now. Let's have a look. Do you know what, actually? What? I haven't even seen the scores. Villa were 2-0 up. Villa were 2-0 up last time I saw it. Jeez, Villa drew 3-3. Villa drew 3-3 with Brentford today. Oh, they were 2-0 up when I saw it. 2-0. Wow, they went 3-2 down. Watkins, 2 goals today. Douglas Luiz, yep, yellow card. Yellow card for Douglas Luiz. Is that 10? 10 yellow cards. 2-match ban for Douglas Luiz. So he misses the Arsenal game. That's great news. New York parking space. Hey, none of them jokes, bro, please. Tony lost his ish after the match. He didn't even score. Watkins got 2. It's poor from Tony. I defend Tony a lot as well, but... Whammer said, been watching clips of Gyökeres. He's a beast. Would be a great compliment to the existing team, removing Eddie Murphy. Definitely looks like an exciting player, Gyökeres, man. I think we're definitely interested in him. Lacopa said, Bayern lost today against Heidenheim, who spent 2.3 million since being promoted. As I said, I'm happy about it, but I'm not going to take too much from it because... I just don't think you will see that performance from Bayern against us. I think they will lift their game, but we can definitely get at that defence. Ziggy said, worried about Zinni today, but I'm so behind the team. If we win a major this year, lock off everything. Bro, as I said, I've something about me. I'm willing to... You can't be wrong and strong. If you're wrong, you have to back down. And Arteta has turned things around massively. I wanted Arteta sacked on multiple occasions, right? But if he wins the Premier League or the Champions League, you become an Arsenal legend the moment any of those two happens. Not just good, like I'm talking legendary straight away, like for what we're battling against. I mean, like I said at the start of this show, people, I think to win the Premier League this year, we may have to win every single Premier League game. 2 or 3 games ago, I thought, you can probably get away with a couple draws and still win the league. The way Man City are playing... The way I saw Kevin De Bruyne play today and the way Foden's been playing and Haaland ain't even really in top gear yet, I think City could win every single game that they've got left. So for us to win it, we might need 8 out of 8. Now, to win 8 out of 8 of your last games to win the title would just be unbelievable. Would just be unbelievable to do that. Aiden, big up, bro. He said, never back down from spreading the truth, Big C. Completely agree with what you're saying. It's disgusting how the media is so biased to praise white people but put down anyone of another. I mean, I'm not saying they always do that, but, you know, they definitely, you know, it's a lot more difficult to get the same level of praise. And you see it with a lot of the top players over it. There's no coincidence, you know, Mourinho's now saying, you know, a lot of these players should stop playing for England because they're not getting the credit that they deserve, you know. But it's out there. It's out there. You can see it, people. Gunnar Paul said, Big C, the best football YouTuber on earth. Big up, hey, big up. Best community on earth, people. Big up all of you. And George Gunnar, double this year, Prem and Champions League or the Invincibles. I've seen this question a lot online this week. The question people are asking, and it's very hypothetical and very, there's a long way to go. But people are saying if Arsenal won the Champions League and Premier League double this year, would it be a bigger achievement than the Invincibles? And I think it would be. I think it would be. I think that the Invincibles were capable of being invincible, if you know what I mean. That team was the best team in the country along with Man United. So we've seen teams win the league and lose 2 games, lose 1 game. Even though it's an unbelievable achievement that has never been achieved in the Premier League, I believe that a team with Henry and Bergkamp and Vieira and Campbell and all, I believe that is capable of being invincible. And without playing down the Invincibles, which I never will, they did draw 12 games. And I don't want anybody to think I'm playing down arguably the greatest achievement in our club's history. But they did draw 12 games. I believe that a manager that's never been at another club, with Pep and Klopp ahead of him, to win the Premier League and then win the Champions League in the same season, that would be the greatest achievement I have ever seen in the history of Arsenal Football Club, in my opinion. Bearing in mind, to win the Champions League, we've got to beat Bayern Munich and then arguably Man City or Real Madrid and then maybe PSG, Barcelona probably in a final. With no oil money, I just think would be the greatest thing we've ever achieved as a football club. And listen, that's crazy because the Invincibles means everything to me. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen at Arsenal. I think we'd have... I mean, even winning one of them, we would have massively overachieved. I felt like... I said a long time ago, and you know what? Someone's just said it in the comments. So, and not everyone will agree with this either. This is why we have these debates, people. I think that the Invincibles, as a team, and that with that manager and those players, we underachieved massively. We underachieved massively. How did that team not win the Champions League with those players? Thierry Henry, arguably the greatest player to play in the Premier League ever. Vieira, one of the best centre mids to ever play in the Premier League. How did that team not win the Champions League? How did they not win multiple Premier Leagues? Do you know what I mean? And dominate. They should have won 10, 15 trophies, including a Champions League. Man City are in their hot streak now. They're winning trophies every year. Year after year after year after year. They're winning 1, 2, 3. We should have cleaned up for 5, 6, 7 years with that team. And you're right. A lot of you are right. You know, Barcelona were paying off referees. So, you know, maybe we were ripped off. But we should have won the Champions League. It's the biggest thing that we didn't achieve. Even if we were robbed in that final, Thierry Henry misses a one-on-one with 15 minutes to go. It's 2-0. I don't think they come back. I don't think they come back, whether they were trying to cheat or not. 2-0 down, 15 minutes, Barcelona are done. On top of that, how did we not reach another final? Do you know what I mean? You would have thought, okay, one of them went wrong. We'd have got there again. We never touched it again. You know, we never got back to the final. So, yeah, it's crazy. But, hey, let's see. I hope we have to have that discussion. I hope we do win the double this year. Emirates move killed us. It was necessary. We were going bankrupt. We were going bankrupt, bro. I don't know if you know the story of them times, but the club was going... the club could have gone under. We were struggling financially. There was no way. Man United had I think at the time, Old Trafford was 65,000. They've extended it to 70-odd thousand now. We had 38,500 at the Emirates. You know, they had nearly 30,000 more fans inside their stadium a week than we did. So imagine how much money they were making more than us. Sponsorships were bigger because they had more fans in the stadium. We were suffering. New contracts, Henry, all these guys. We were crippled as a football club. We couldn't. We had to move. We had to move. You know, we absolutely had to move as a football club. We could have gone bankrupt. Usmanov came with the money. They didn't want to let him in. So they said the only way it happens if you move stadium. So we moved stadium, took out the loan, sold players, and that's how we continued as a club. We should be now reaping the rewards of the Emirates. You know, this is where happened 10, 15 years ago. Now you're meant to enjoy, the fruits of your labour. Nelson not even on the bench. That's a great point. I didn't even see that. So Nelson, 2 games ago, wasn't on the bench. Then he started midweek, and now he's not even on the bench. I told you on Wednesday night, Reece Nelson, I think that's the last time he'll ever start for Arsenal. He won't start none of the next 8 games. And he won't play a Champions League game. He might come off the bench, but he won't start. And I think they'll sell him in the summer. Curtis, if a Saudi club bid 150 million for Saliba, would you entertain the offer? No. I wouldn't, personally. And people will say, oh, you're capping 150 million. I wouldn't take the money. Because first of all, you can't buy what him and Gabriel have got. You can't buy it. Number 1, the quality. Number 2, the chemistry. Number 3, the style of play. Diomande is actually quite aggressive as well. Now, the thing that makes our partnership so good is that you've got one who's very aggressive. You've got one who's very calm. So to replace Saliba for 150 million, who are you buying? I don't think Diomande and Gabriel would be as good. So it's a fair question. It's 150 million. You can buy a striker. You could buy Osimhen release clause without even going into the money in your pot and get Diomande, but I wouldn't do it. Saliba, Gabriel, and not Ben White, even though Ben White's very good, but Saliba, Gabriel, and Declan Rice, that triangle is the fundamental to our success. I don't care if you offer me 200 million. I'm not selling him. The guy's priceless. He's the best young centre-back on the planet. Again, Liverpool fans have been saying, Konate. Konate can't stay fit, bro. Every time I watch Konate play, the guy's getting injured during a game. So, nah, I wouldn't even take 200 million for Saliba. I'm not even capping. E. Ross said, hell no. Would you give back the Invincible trophy for a treble? Wow. I mean, that's a great question. See, the thing is, yeah, because we haven't got the Champions League, I want the Champions League, but I don't want the Champions League at the expense of the Invincible. I like us having the Invincible because no one else has got it. If we had the treble, United have got the treble, City have got the treble. Ah, damn. Listen, I hear you because what a question. It's such a good question. I actually don't know. Like, part of me is like, bro, it's still a Prem trophy, but it's gold. It don't actually give us anything else. But I wouldn't want to give it up for the start. I want both. No, I want both. I know it's not a question. I know it's not the answer. I'm sitting on the fence. Nah, I don't want to give up the Invincible. I want the Invincibles to become the Champions League winners. I know that's not a legitimate answer, and I've kind of shirked it a bit, but nah, I do like us having that Invincible as part of our history. But we need that star above our badge, bro. Nottingham Forest have got stars above their badge, and we haven't. It's crazy. Emmanuel said they bid 190 million on Gabby. Arsenal turned it down. Was it that much? I didn't hear it was that much, but you might have better sources. 190 million for Gabby. I can't imagine Arsenal would have rejected that. But you never know. Guile said, do you ever wonder how we'd look if Usmanov took over? Honestly, gives me nightmares. Thinking 06 he would have spent 200 million on Messi. It's crazy, isn't it? Because He was richer than Abramovich. And look what Chelsea achieved. So if Usmanov would have put his hand in his pocket to that same level with the foundations and the fan base that we already had, what would we have achieved? But ifs, buts and maybes, bro. Big up Matthew. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Really appreciate that. We've had a great chat pre-match, by the way. Some real debate, people. That's what we're here for. Big up everyone. He destroyed Everton. Listen, he threw money at Everton, though. But is money enough to rescue Everton? I don't think... Everton's a real mess of a football club. You know, Everton wasn't just about money. They needed structure. And I think Everton were onto something when they got Ancelotti. I thought they were going to do something. Unfortunately, Real Madrid come back in for him. He ain't going to care about Everton, is he? Big up Laser Gaming. Make sure you go and follow his channel. Does some brilliant gaming stuff on YouTube. Grand Theft Auto 6 on the way, so he's a big Arsenal fan as well. He said we'd have 3 stars above that badge. You're not wrong, bro. Imagine the football that Wenger was playing with Cazorla and them, man, if he'd have had Usmanov's cash behind him at the time. Right, let's concentrate on the game now. I've had a long discussion. Big up everyone locked in. Over 4,000 of you tuned in. Big up the Twitch gang as well. 52 of you on there. And I'm looking forward to this game, but also... I'm a little bit nervous. I'm nervous about every game because the stakes are so high right now. But I suppose you're more nervous when you think your team is capable of losing the game. And this is a game that if we don't play well today, we can ruin things. I don't think we will. I think we'll win today. But... even against Luton, I thought, if we don't play that well, we'll still beat them. We're 10 times better than them. It's not the same today. Danny Welbeck is going to be fired up for this game. Make no mistake about it. You know, it didn't happen for him at Arsenal. He's going to have a point to prove. Tariq Lamptey has been linked with Arsenal year after year after year. He's going to want to put in a performance. How many players get bought from Brighton to big clubs? You play for that club. The thing is, play well there and get signed for another club. You look at McAllister, you look at Ben White, you look at Trossard, you look at Caicedo. These guys all get moves. So your Estupiñán's done well. Enciso's a good young player. Adingra was ripping up Conor Bradley against Liverpool. This is a hard game. If Arsenal are not at it today, this title will be all over the place. So we have got to focus and do our job today. Curtis, in percentage, what are Arsenal's chance of winning the league? I suppose it's 33.333%. We've all got an equal chance. Listen, you would always argue, if I'm being honest, that Liverpool and Man City are ahead of us in terms of favourites because they've been there and done it. Van Dijk's lifted the Premier League. De Bruyne's lifted the Premier League. You can't put a price on know-how, but we've got to show that we learnt from last season. I also think we've played better football than those two this season. I actually think Liverpool have rode their luck a lot of times this season. Even against Sheffield United the other night, 15 minutes to go, it's 1-1. You know, and Man City seem to be kicking into gear as they do at the end of the season. It's difficult. You could argue maybe 25% for Arsenal. It might be a little bit lower than Liverpool and City, but handle business and no one cares about them percentages, you know. Get the likes up. Let's hit 1,000 pre-kickoff, people. There's 4,000 of you in there. Should be easy work. Da Vinci said, big up Big C in the community. Rolling the dice here, but fine margins. Which direction do you think the club would go in if we end up trophyless? I think they will head in the same direction, you know, because I don't think it feels like we're on the wrong route to success. It might just be a case of quality that if we don't win the league this year, I don't think it's because of the playing style. I don't think it's because of the system and the setup. I think it will be purely a case of you don't quite have the quality of them. If City win the league, it will be De Bruyne, Haaland, them, man, their experience, their know-how. And let's be honest, it will be the manager. That's where the aim will be. People say Man City won the league because they've got 2 or 3 players that are better than anyone in our team, and they've got the best manager on the planet. That makes the difference. If Liverpool win the league, people will say Mo Salah's goals, Van Dijk, possibly best centre-back still around. Salah will bag 20 plus goals, and the Anfield factor and the fact that Klopp's leaving and all the emotion, and he's a great manager. So that'll be the discussion. If we don't win the league, I don't think a lot will change. Arteta will stay. We'll spend 200 million. We'll buy a striker. We'll buy a midfielder. Probably buy a right winger, and we'll go again. I don't think a lot will change. Let me get through these super chats. The players are in the tunnel. Sean said, I'm anxious about our left side. Bart Simpson and Jogger Finito. That left side of our team today is a worry, bro. Zinchenko at left back and Jesus left wing. I'm not loving that. When Lamptey's going to be bombing forward from right back and Enciso and players like that. So they're going to have to prove. The one thing I will give credit for, Jesus against Manchester City worked very, very hard defensively. So I give him that credit. White Glove said Bayern got done again. Big C, they'll be out for blood. I mean, Bayern Munich 2-0 up today, lost 3-2. But as I'm saying, like Arsenal fans, of course, we're going to be positive about that. But I just don't think Bayern have got any motivation in the league. Their league's done. They're 16 points behind Leverkusen. I think they're just going through the motions. I think you will see a much more motivated Bayern against us on Tuesday. Tommy said, yo, Big C from Asheville, North Carolina. Thoughts on Kane bottling today's Bayern Munich match? I mean, yeah, same thing. I mean, he did score. He'll have a point to prove on Tuesday night. You know, boyhood Arsenal fan, played for Tottenham, trying to win a trophy at Bayern. He'll be up for it. And Beckley said, I think Zinni and Jesus starting to give them minutes as rotation to rest Martinelli and Tomiyasu for the Champions League game, says Beckley. I mean, the thing is, Martinelli hasn't started a game since Sheffield United, so I don't see why we're resting him. I genuinely think the injury is worse than what they've said. That's what I think. I think the injury is worse. I think he might have cut a lot deeper. He might have chipped a bone. He might have damaged some ligament. I don't think he had a simple cut on the top of his foot, and he hasn't played a game since. Like, I reckon that was a worse injury. Anyway, people, it is that time. The players are on the pitch, and a little bit nervous for this game. With Brighton, they're one of them teams you just don't know what you're going to get from them. They've won games by big margins this year, and they've lost games where they've been hammered. So you kind of don't know what to expect from them. But the one thing you do know what to expect is they are a lively team, and they have a manager that likes to play on the front foot, and they will play on the front foot today. Community corrected me yesterday. I actually thought De Zerbi was a Spanish manager before the community let me know he's from Italy. So apologies on that one. But yeah, he is a good manager. I'm not sure how good he is. Is he just a vibes manager, or is he generally a manager that could end up at one of the top clubs? 3 minutes until kickoff. Give me your score predictions, people. I'm going for a KG 2-1. I hope it's not as tight as that, but I'm going for a KG 2-1. You want to give me a score prediction? Get yourself over here. Get in here, Cruz. What are you saying? Are you chewing on bubblegum?
Yeah.
What are you saying, bro? You good?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Give me a score prediction. Here's the team. I've gone 2-1.
I think we'll win 2-0.
2-0. Clean sheet.
Clean sheet. I think we'll beat them.
Who's going to score?
I'm going Havertz.
Havertz? What?
Yeah, I'm calling it.
2 goals?
2 goals.
Havertz double. Jeez, if that happens, mate. It's unbelievable. Big up yourself, bro. Can you pass me that charger, by the way, on the floor? Before this runs out and the community going crazy at me. Yeah. No, not that one. That's the wrong one. Other one. Yeah, big up Cruz going for 2-0. Havertz double, you know, we've come a long way. Wanted Havertz sold 3 weeks. Well, not 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago. Now we're getting a Havertz double. Hope you're right. Listen, the interesting thing is we always seem to do well in this yellow kit. At the start of the season, I thought it's one of the worst kits we ever brought out. Now it's becoming our good luck charm. Interesting that Ben White's giving the huddle discussion there. He's probably fired up for it as he used to play for Brighton. Giles going 4-2 to Arsenal, says, come on, you Gunners. Anon's going 3-1 Brighton. JT says 3-0 to Arsenal. Sam has said Saka and Gabby are not 100%. Oh, Gabriel Martinelli are not 100%. I think he is interchanging them between the top three. We've been more convincing that others will start dropping points. I hope you're right, bro. Book of Eli said, Arteta, please stop Zinni at left back and put him in midfield. I mean, the thing is, does he get into our midfield? Do you just put him on the bench? You know? And, you know, that might be it. Big C, you need to hide the stash. But Alan Smith on commentary, so at least we've got an ex-Arsenal player. I tell you what, this is a big game. This is a big game, man. We need to handle business. I feel like 2-1's the wrong scoreline now. I actually think we might win a bit more comfortable. We're about to get underway. The players are taking the knee today. Brighton fans applauding. Arsenal to get us underway. This is it, people. We're on the roller coaster. We can't get off until it finishes. It is Arsenal against Brighton from the Amex. Snake Eyes, big up yourself. Said, this is for my young journalist. Big up, C. Big up you, bro. Hope you're well. I know you're always traveling. Here we go, people. No turning back. Come on. This is a must-win game. We can't afford to drop points. We just can't. We have to win. And put some pressure on Liverpool tomorrow. Don't forget, I will be live tomorrow. Liverpool against Manchester United. Watch along. And for once, we will be supporting Manchester United to win a game. That's 3:30 kickoff. I'll be live from 3 p.m. Make sure you're locked. Early free kick. Early free kick to Arsenal. Odegaard. Just whip it in. We're less than a minute into the game. Don't do anything stupid. Cross it in. Odegaard whips it in. It's header. Oh my God, what a miss. What a miss from Gabriel. 1 minute into the game. How does he miss? I mean, he might be offside. I actually hope he's offside so I don't have to think, how do you miss that? I blame the hair transplant. It must be uneven. HD Cuts hasn't lined him up properly this week. Dodgy back pass from Ben White. David Raya slices it in the air. What are we doing? Don't do anything stupid here. We should be 1-0 up. I don't know if he was onside or not. How beast, I hope we do. I know you're a Liverpool fan. But hopefully Arsenal do this. How did Gabriel Magalhaes miss that? Good early pressure from Arsenal. Go on! Oh, Brighton. Great football. I blamed his transplant, though. It's maybe it's uneven. Come on, Arsenal. I think he might have just been offside. I actually hope he was offside, because if he was onside and he missed, then I'm fuming. What a great ball in. I thought the keeper should have got it. We be doing the Glasgow Derby tomorrow. Is it the Old Firm tomorrow? I didn't know that, you know. Wow, Celtic Rangers in the league. What's the point? Oh my days, there's a point separating them. I would actually like to do that game, you know, but we'll see about that. That's a big game. I don't know much about a lot of the players, though, but... corner to Brighton is that. Early corner, Enciso wins a corner. Just don't mess things up today, please. Just win this game and keep it moving. Last season, the thing that was most painful was... Gunnar for Life said, not involved in the chat, not wanting to be timed out again. I mean, I've never timed you out unless one of the mods have. They would only do it if they felt you said something inappropriate. If not, I apologise, bro. Just get involved in the comments. Corner to Brighton, whipped in swinger. David Raya doesn't get there. Comes out, edge of the box. There's a head injury. Apologies, people. I don't know what was going on there. I'm back. I'm back. It just froze on StreamYard. I'm back, people. Don't worry. I don't know what was going on. Jorginho's very good at winning free kicks. Yeah, no, I did. I was frozen for a second. I don't know what was going on. I said on that McDonald's Wi-Fi. Now we're back, people. We're back. Jorginho is, I've noticed before, he's very good at winning free kicks. Big up Enter the Bruce. Congrats. Road to 100k. Big up, bro. JJ said Curtis did the mannequin challenge. That girl is a real crowd pleaser. What do you guys think about the J. Cole diss back to Kendrick? I have to admit, and I'm doing it again now, and I don't mean like a Skepta lyric back in the day. I'm doing it again. I know I'm going to sound old again here, but the diss tunes aren't the same, are they, man? Like, they're all right, but I'm used to, like, back in the day, when 50 made a diss track, it was pure violence. Like, these Cole and Kendrick ones, they're just light work, man. It's like having a pillow fight. You know what I mean? I'm wanting jabs. I want Mike Tyson hooks, and, you know what I mean? The diss tunes aren't the same, man. Back in the day, if you made a diss tune at someone, you was coming for all of them. The family, their friends, everyone. Now they're just little, you know what I mean? Little pillow fights, man. Ain't nothing serious about it. It wouldn't surprise me if they actually set that up themselves, to be honest. I know. They can't all be like, you know, if 50 was doing all sorts. I don't know if I'm just from an older generation and I need to get with the times, you know, but it's so light, man. Yeah, I agree, Glenn. I think it does just generate hype. But it wouldn't surprise me if they've set that up behind closed doors, to be honest. 50v game, Nas v Jay-Z, exactly. It's a lot different, but hey, different generation, I suppose. Arsenal in possession. Declan Rice. As I said, people, for people tuning in, Douglas Luiz got his 10th yellow card today, which means he's suspended for the game against Arsenal next week. When Styles P dissed 50, yo, him and Jada caused him problems back in the day. Heard it and was like, man said, brother, ooh. Yo, that meme's crazy, innit? It's definitely not hit 'em up, nah. It's more like tickle 'em up, bro. No Diddy. Oh, Saliba, I thought that was a foul. Who's this guy? Adingra's been moved to the right. I said that, didn't I? They're going to move him to Zinchenko. Because they know Zinni's the weakness. Adingra played left wing last week against Liverpool. Ripped up Connor Bradley. This week, he's playing on the right. Why? Zinchenko, mate. Probably even last week they thought Robertson's good at left back. So they'll target. Although Zinchenko did well, they headed it back to the keeper. We've started off okay. Brighton are pressing us, though. I genuinely... I'm not a big fan of Zinchenko playing left back in this game against Adingra. I think that was a real big risk, but it's risk and reward. He wants his quality on the ball to be the reason he's in the team. Gabriel Jesus, who's playing on the left today, just keep the ball, bro. Arsenal in possession. Brighton are pressing us. Brighton are definitely pressing us. They're not allowing us to just have the ball. Nah, no Diddy parties, bro. I'll tell you that. Poor pass. We've got to make life a bit harder. I don't think we're pressing them very well. Sheik, yeah, when he dissed 50 as well. Tomorrow, Arsenal fans will support Man United like never before. Even if United fans say Rashford's better. Bro, we're going to be United fans tomorrow. Although... we need to be in the title race. Lamptey pulls it back. Shot over the bar. You see the I said this system could be a problem. See what happens there if you're watching the game back. Zinchenko goes to the ball. You've got no chance of getting the ball. He can't recover. Jorginho's chasing Lamptey. It's like a double-decker bus chasing a Ferrari. It's just not going to work. Like, Jorginho's like, 51 pace on FIFA. It ain't going to happen. Even a Hunter card can't save him. And that's the problem. Zinni drops into midfield. Look at the state of this passing, man. What are we doing? Mikel, man, get into this team a little bit. Short passes putting us in trouble. This title race is so close. The margins are so fine. It could be one player in your team that shouldn't be playing and you get exposed for it. And all of a sudden the title race is over. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. But the fact Tadingra's gone from left wing to right wing shows you that their manager's gone, Zinchenko's at left back, mate. Go and rip him apart. You're way quicker. Look at the state of this passing. What is that? Odegaard gives the ball away there. I won't do any snot jokes. It's just not the time for jokes. Here's Lewis Dunk, 30 yards out. What? Is that Lewis? No, it's not Lewis Dunk. But what are we doing here? We have made a poor start to this game. Moder there. Look at the space he's in. Drags it wide. Not happy with this start. The Book of Eli, get 35 off this pitch ASAP. This was never working. MJ said old school dissers led to murder. Let's not repeat. It was violence. And yeah, the Glasgow derby. I'll have a think about that. I wouldn't mind doing the Old Firm. We need to calm down. We've given the ball away about 3 times under no pressure. I don't understand it. David Raya goes long. I tell you something, right? Havertz better show up today. He got away with that performance midweek because we won and he got an assist. It covered up a very, very average performance with him diving and not holding the ball up. He needs to be involved today. Lewis Dunk's a big guy. You know, those guys at centre-back are not going to make it easy for him. Great defending there by Saliba. Cool and calm. Come on. Let's grow into the game now. Get on the ball. Be brave. Here's Odegaard. Dre, I think you're right. I don't think Saka... Well, Saka did touch the ball there and he gives it away. Dre said as Saka touched the ball, he has his first touch and loses it. Something's not quite right with us at the moment. We need to get on the ball and calm down a little bit. We knew these games. This run will not be easy, man. David Raya. Here's Gabriel Magalhaes. Not a fan of inverted fullbacks that can't defend. The thing with me is if you're going to invert, you've got to be elite on the ball. What a ball by Ben White. Finds Saka into the penalty area. Cuts back. Bukayo Saka. Oh, my days. What a miss, Bukayo. I spent 10 minutes before the game defending him saying, I think he's onside. I think he chops it off his right foot onto his left. 10 yards out, bend it into the far corner. He puts it wide. That is shocking. I'm sorry, people. I will defend you when you need defending. That is awful. How do you not hit the target from there? Here's Saka again. Lays it off. Gabriel Jesus. What a save. What a save by Verbruggen there. Tries to bend it in the bottom corner. Great touch by Odegaard into Saka. Rolls it to Jesus. Tries to curl it in the bottom corner. Well, halfway up, the keeper reads it. He was already over there. Lovely play. We should be 1-0 up. Saka has to score that. I can't believe he missed. Should be 1-0. Corner. Saka to take it. It's our first bit of pressure in the game. Can we get a goal from this corner? I'm calling it. Saliba header. Ball whipped in by Saka. Headed away at the near post. Odegaard keeps it in. Saka gives it back to Odegaard. Can we create something? Odegaard whips it in. It's high. Not enough power. Jesus keeps it in play. Ball's all up in the air. Come on. Jesus. 1 touch, 2 touch. He's going to lose it here. Don't foul. It's cleared. And Arsenal still have the ball. Should be 1-0. Should be 1-0 to Arsenal. Great ball it was from Ben White with his left foot. Splits the defence open. Saka does exactly the first bit right. I'm thinking right foot. Maybe try and turn back onto your left. Sends the defender to the shops. On his left foot, he's in line with the penalty spot. Just got to bend it in the far corner. He puts it a yard wide. He didn't need to start it that far out. Arsenal in possession. Here is Saka. Odegaard. They like that little combination over on that side. Ben White, Odegaard. All right, I spoke too soon. Ben White gives the ball away. Maybe they don't like that combination. Should be 2 now. I mean, it's a good save. The second one, I think, is unlucky. Oh, the Gabriel header. It did look offside on the replay, though, so maybe it wouldn't have counted. Phil said I was already singing Bukayo Saka. Running down the wing, Saka. Arsenal starting to play. Havertz could be in. Slightly. Oh, the touch puts him wide. Can he make something? Clips it back. Gabriel Jesus puts it wide. What are we doing? What a ball that is from Havertz. He should have scored as well. Should be 2-0. That is a bad miss. 50 pence header. What are you doing, bro? It's a terrible header. This is what I'm saying about Arsenal, right? We need a gunman striker. Do you know what I mean? You need somebody that, if you're a striker, man, you lapping up those chances. You lap those chances up. We should be 2-0 up. Could be 3-0 if Gabriel's header was onside. I'm not sure. But Jesus, what a ball from Havertz. Floats it to the back post. Just head it in the far corner. He puts it a yard wide. I don't understand how he doesn't hit the target. Alfred, big up, bro. He said Arteta will cost us. Jesus and Zinni on the same side is a horrible decision. We keep arguing Foden and Palmer, but they put that in the net. Saka, he's not in the best of form, is he? Here come Brighton. Adingra, left foot shot, puts it wide. Didn't get enough curl on it, but he's lively. He's a live wire. How on earth are we not ahead in this game? What a ball that is from Lewis Dunk. And look at Zinni, he's just backing off. He doesn't want to engage him. I mean, he doesn't do too bad there. I'm not going to be too hard on him. But this is what I'm saying. In bigger games, if we was at Old Trafford or we're playing Tottenham or someone, those games are going to be difficult. You've got to put them chances away. Maybe not all of them. Nobody scores all their chances, but you've got to score, man. Dre said, I can't call this guy Jesus. He ain't saving us. Gabby scores 1 in 5 chances. Listen, the good thing about it, if I'm clutching at straws here, is we've created some good chances. We're only 16 minutes in the game. We've had 3 clear-cut chances. One of them maybe was offside. We should be at least 2-0 up. The Saka one is unbelievably straightforward, in my opinion. Michael says it's the wind, Curtis. It's too windy. They're near the seaside, people. It's too windy down there. Maybe the wind pushed Saka's shot away from goal. 99 Guna said, I'm a member again. Big up, bro. Maybe you got gifted one. Andy Braithwaite, Big C. For weeks and weeks, I'm saying we have outgrown Zinchenko and Jesus. Jesus, no, I was going to say he did well there. He did do okay. He's done well there. Make a run. Here's Havertz. Go on. Oh, you got to drive there. You're too calm. Listen, while they're here, they've got a role to play, even if it means they're squad players and you rotate them. But like you say, next season, if Jesus and Zinchenko are still Arsenal players, without sounding disrespectful, I want them on the bench. I think we need to go up another level. I don't want to see those guys starting. Saka's going to have a tough game today. That Estupinian's had a good season. Great ball, Odegaard, looking for Ben White. Ben White fouls him. Would have got a corner out of that, but he catches him. Free kick to Brighton. 18 minutes gone. Listen, we are calm, but we're also aware of the fact that in these games, chances are what dictate the game. You know, I saw in that City Palace game earlier today, Palace were 1-0 up. They had a 4-against-2 against City to make it 2-0. And they overhit the pass to Eze. And 5 minutes later, was it? I think City scored. You know, when you're playing in big games, it's all about those chances. Game back underway. Arsenal have had 65% possession, which is probably the reason that he's playing Zinchenko ahead of Tomiyasu, because he thinks we're going to have a lot of the ball and he can step into midfield and help us. But he's going to have to be on it defensively today, because this Adingra is a live wire. Saka wins a free kick there. It looked like he fouled the player, but we'll take that. White is fantastic this season, but Arteta is risking dropping his level with Zinchenko, said Abdo. Worrying that we're missing chances, says Stuart. I suppose the positive, it's good that we're creating them, but yeah, at some stage we've got to put them in the back of the net. Shocking finishing. We should be running away on goal difference, says Cody, mystified. Abdullah said, Curtis, I've just read that Tony had a scuffle with one of his teammates. Somebody said that to me in the chat. And apparently Ivan Toney didn't start today either. Ball whipped in. I'll get back to that. Here's Havertz. Finds Saka right-hand side. Here's Odegaard. Have a pop. Shot deflected. Corner to Arsenal. Ivan Toney and Nathan Collins had a heated argument at full time. Not sure entirely what it's about. Let's have a look. I'm just watching a video on Twitter now. Nah, it's not that heated, man. There's a few words. It's not like they're squaring up to each other or anything. Nah, it's nothing major. Unless there was more after that they haven't showed you, but nah, it doesn't look like anything major. A little argument on the pitch. They were winning, so probably he's blaming the defence for conceding. Corner to Arsenal. In swinger. Saka whips it in. Decent ball. Oh, back post. They're appealing for a penalty there. Come on, ref. Do a VAR check. I really feel Arsenal have to be a bit... The guy's not even... Bro, I'm telling you now, that's worth a VAR check. The guy's not even looking at the ball. Nah, he's not enough to get a penalty. I can't lie. There's not enough force. Goal kick to Brighton. Here come Brighton. Danny Welbeck. Former Arsenal player, Danny Welbeck. Tony had a slight injury, didn't start. I bet it's nothing. Yeah, I like the bet joke. Oh, nice turn there. Good block. Good work, Gabriel Jesus. Superb. Really good work, that. A lot of people won't look at Jesus' work rate today, but for a striker playing left wing with an inverted left back behind you, that's really good work there to come back and win the free kick. Arsenal in possession. You can see there, Jorginho is on the ball saying, where's my options? Somebody's got to come and get the ball. Look, who's he going to pass to? There we go. Good. Keep moving the ball. We've had more possession. We just got to get the goal. Here's Declan Rice. Steps between three players. Manages to keep the ball. Gabriel Magalhaes. Come on, we need that goal. Just to settle the nerves. We look the better team so far. Gabriel looking for Zinni. He's not keeping that in, mate. No, he goes out for a throw-in right in the corner. Gabby got pulled back. Not even a check, yeah. I don't think Arsenal, they need to get a bit more clever like that. I want to see 4 players going up to a ref saying, ref, penalty check VAR. I don't think they even checked it. Throw into Brighton. Down by their own corner flag. Tariq Lamptey. It's funny, a couple years ago, 3 or 4 big clubs were after Lamptey. Good work again by Jesus. Although they do clear it. Now you don't really hear anybody linked with him. Brighton, lovely football. Here they come. Welbeck. Oh, David Raya collects it. Nice move there on the break. They do play good football, Brighton. I got to be honest. They tend to sell a couple of their best players every year, and they still look a good team. You just think about, they've sold Cucurella, they sold Caicedo, McAllister, Ben White, Trossard. Imagine the team that Brighton actually would have if they'd have kept most of these players. It's crazy. They've made a lot of money. They've got a brilliant training ground as well. Oh, Lamptey got an ACL injury, did he? I didn't even realise. Here come Arsenal. Saka inside the penalty area looking for Odegaard. You've got to be stronger. Saka gets it back. Odegaard, good chance. He has a poor first touch. That was a half chance. He controls that properly. He's shooting on his left foot. He has a heavy touch, and he's not able to get the shot away. People saying Ward-Prowse scored from a corner. Directly from a corner. It's like back in the day when you're a kid and you whip it over and it goes over the keeper's head. Here come Brighton again. Down this left-hand side for Arsenal. Zinchenko's side, of course. This is the side they're going to target us. They've got possession. They are good on the ball. Yeah, apparently, Ward-Prowse scored directly from a corner. I can't see a video of the goal. But yeah, I'll try and look at that at some point. Still 0-0 here. Jesus is our defensive striker. Remember Dirk Kuyt? Who did he play for? Holland. Liverpool, Dirk Kuyt. He was a defensive striker. Welbeck looking for Lamptey. They're appealing for a penalty here. Raya and Zinchenko put Lamptey in a bit of a sandwich there. I mean, there's no way that's a penalty, surely. You can't give a penalty for that. I hope none of them have done anything stupid here. Welbeck, nutmeg. Nah, come on, he slips over. Never in a million years is that a penalty. Nah, no chance. Not a chance. He might actually be injured. Yeah, I'm not loving our left-hand side. We don't look balanced. When you think on the bench, we've got a left-hand side of Tomiyasu and Gabriel Martinelli. Tomiyasu better defensively, stronger, quicker. And Martinelli, who's an absolute live wire. And instead, we've got Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus. Jesus a striker. And Zinchenko's a midfielder. Like, it's not the left-hand side you want. It's not the left-hand side you want at all, to be honest. But we'll see. Arsenal about to get back underway. Goal kick. 25 minutes gone. The thing is, the longer it's 0-0, the more nervous you are. Because, you know, we don't want like a scrappy... We don't want it to be like 0-0 late in the game. Because anything can happen. We want to go a couple goals ahead and take control. Here is Gabriel. We're forced back to Raya. They're putting us under a lot of pressure. Raya there nearly got caught on the ball. Gabriel pings it upfield. And Jesus gets pushed to the floor there. Brighton starting to have a little bit more possession. Here's Ben White. Bukayo Saka. 2 players on him. Lose it too easy there. He's given a free kick to Arsenal, though. After a first 15 minutes where I was quite pleased, the next 10 minutes have been quiet. Lamptey's on the floor again here. Physio's on. You were right. Maybe it is the injuries. Let's get into some of your comments while he's getting treatment. Danilo, big up. He's watching on Twitch. Arsenal Bayern is Tuesday. Can be 2006 final. Arsenal rematch against Barcelona. It could be. That'd be great revenge. Callum Plays just popped in. How are we doing? First 10-15 we did well. Last 10-12 minutes, not so good. Ward-Prowse is mad. I love him. Big up Curtis City fan here, says Nora. Man scored directly from a corner. I want to see that goal, but I haven't been able to see it yet. I'm going to try and find it on online. Oh, yeah. I can see it now. Unbelievable. Straight over the keeper's head. Far top corner. Then he does the golf celebration. Wow. Unbelievable. He's that good. He probably meant it at set pieces. He's an absolute master of free. He doesn't even get in the England squad, which is crazy. Breaking play here. Lamptey's on the floor, getting treatment. Listen, we've created some good chances, which is a positive. The negative is we should have scored at least one of them. And you always feel like when you're playing against decent opposition, you don't want to ride your luck by missing multiple chances, knowing that, you know, they might get a chance at some stage. They're obviously fighting for a Conference League spot or even possibly Europa League. They're 5 points off a Europa League place, West Ham, with 2 games in hand. So if they won them both, they'd be up to 7th. So they've got a chance of getting in Europe again. Game's back underway. Arsenal in possession. Saliba finds Jorginho. Drives into midfield. Bit of movement. Oh, could he have played that into Rice? Zinchenko out wide. Too slow. Gotta move the ball quicker. Jorginho. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Here we go. Bit of movement. Here we go. Can we get a shot? We're still trying to play 1-2s, Jorginho. Have a shot. The man's inside the penalty area trying to play a 1-2. Why is he not shooting? Plays the first 1-2. You're thinking, hit it. And he goes for another one. And then he ends up fouling. Stamps on him. Oh, come pull the trigger. Just shoot, man. I don't know why he didn't shoot there. Estimated price tag on Jesus, Zinchenko and Thomas Partey. I think Thomas Partey, maximum you're getting with a year left. 15, 20 million. The wage and the injury prone. Jesus, I reckon you could get a bit of money for Jesus. Because there aren't many good strikers. I'd be trying to get 40 million at least for Jesus. Zinni, I reckon you get 30 max for him. Maybe you get 90 million, I reckon, for them three. George Guna said, looks like we need another Dubai trip. We need some gold steak in Dubai, bro. Come on, Arsenal. We're on the ball. We're on the attack. Odegaard's the ball. Give it him. Got it. Come on. Movement. Gabriel Jesus, left-hand side. Zinni was the ball there. Zinni was the ball, Gabby. We do not want to shoot. Oh, turn. Give it. Somebody shoot. Playing 1-2s galore. I mean, we're keeping the ball nicely. Sometimes you just want someone. Get the ball out of your feet and just whack it. I know it doesn't sound great tactically when I say that, but 25 yards out, have a pop. Magalhaes, great ball. Jesus up against Lamptey. Oh, what? He's given a penalty. Yeah! He's given a penalty! Vamos! Yeah! There will be a VAR check. Lamptey seems to think he won the ball. Penalty given. Gabriel Jesus drifts into the penalty area. Cuts inside Lamptey now. Is this a penalty? I don't know, you know. Does he get the ball or does he kick him? This angle should tell us. Touch, touch. He gets the ball. He touches the ball. He clips the ball, then he fouls him. Now, it is a penalty because of where it is. This might get overturned. There's the touch of the ball. Then he connects with Jesus' leg. I don't know what the laws of football are. They change them all the time. I don't think that's a penalty. I don't know what they're saying on VAR. If we get a penalty for this, it's absolutely shameless. People saying if you take the ball, then get the man afterwards, it's still a penalty. That's what I'm saying. I've played football for 20 years. I don't know the rules. I thought he got the ball. But, you know, if you want to give us a pen for that, I will take it. Inconclusive. If we get a penalty for that, it's outrageous. Follow through. It looks like it's a pen. Saka to take it. It's been given. Wow. I can't believe he's given a pen for that. People saying he stood on him. The follow through, apparently the follow through. Come on, Saka. Here we go. Big moment. Saka to make up for his miss earlier. To give Arsenal the lead against Brighton. Saka with the run-up. Scores! Bukayo Saka! Yeah, well, I can't hear you, man. Bukayo Saka running down the wing. Saka. Get in! 1-0 to Arsenal. Bukayo Saka. Danny Murphy. Where you at now, bro? I don't want to hear about Cole Palmer. Them man are 10th in the league. I don't want to hear about Phil Foden. Because we're currently above them in the league as well. Starboy Saka, 14th goal of the season. We'll do our talking on the pitch. Big up Bukayo. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. 1-0 to the Gunners. Let's go. Can't hear them, man. We're top. We're high in the sky, bro. Let's just make sure we stay there. 1-0 to Arsenal. Big goal. 1-0 to the Gunners. We should have been 1-0 up already, but it is what it is. Top of the league. Let's stay there. I'm not happy with 1-0 though. We need more. I tell you what, Jesus having a good game. Look at that work to win the throw-in. Come on, Havertz. Got to be better than that. Don't foul him. Work, work, work. Come on, Kai, you got to run. Jesus playing well on the left. I'm telling you. Time to park the bus, says Joe. Nah. Joe, we need to score again. People saying it is a penalty. I don't know the rules anymore, genuinely. Brighton on the attack, twisting and turning. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. You got to block the shot, though. Yeah, Welbeck blocks the shot. Once a Gooner, always a Gooner. Blocking his own player. Hal B said, I hate Arsenal. He's a Liverpool fan. I told you, I want him to hate us. Bro, honestly. People saying Stonewall pen. I thought he got the ball. He clips the ball, then he takes the man. So is the follow through? I don't know. I don't know. My initial thing was he wins the ball. Yeah, I still don't know the words. After Saka running down the wing, Saka. Then it's da 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 da. I can't remember. I've sung it before, and then it's like I forgot the words. How does it feel being Stephen Pienaar? Yo, big up Freddie, you know. Pienaar, the Everton legend. Free kick to Brighton, though. Bro, I don't even understand the game anymore. People saying 100% a pen. It's the follow-through, obviously. It is the follow-through. Free kick to Brighton. Pascal Gross to take it. We got to be careful. We got to be careful. Ball whipped in, back post. Good header. Gabriel Magalhaes. Saka, gets out for a throw-in. Nora says, Curtis, no pen for me. Classic FIFA penalty, Big C. LSU says he clipped the ball, but the ball fell for Jesus. The follow-through stops Jesus progressing. Fair enough. That makes sense. LSU, big up for the explanation. Gross is a baller. Yeah, he is. I think if he was a bit younger, someone would have gone for him. I think he's in his late 20s. Here's Saka. Up against Estupinian, wins a throw-in on the halfway line. I agree with you, Dre. We need at least another goal. At least. Oh, there it is. Running down the wing, Saka. We are going to win the league. There we go. I'll thank you later. Bukayo Saka. Running down the wing, Saka. All right, I get you. Lee Dixon, don't agree with the pen at all. Old school footy, that not a pen as long as you touch the ball first. Now it has to be enough. Yeah, and again, maybe I'm in the old... the older bracket. To me, I just see the defender get the ball before he made any contact. He does follow through and take Jesus out after, but I thought if you won the ball then took out the player, unless it was a dangerous tackle, they didn't give a pen for that. But modern game, fair enough, I'll hold my hands up. Penalty given. If it goes in our favour, I have no problem. Ball over the top looking for Ben White. Go on, lad. Does well, keeps it in. Go on, Havertz. Oh! Cleared for a corner. Well done, Ben White. Wasn't sure whether he was going to keep that in. Havertz, you got to gamble on that. Unlucky. Lovely ball over the top, Saliba. Ben White, Havertz, the movement. See, he should be on the move. Should be moving a split second earlier. Try and get across the front post here. Corner to the Gunners. Can we get a second? Saka to take it. What did I say last time? Saliba header. I'm sticking by it. Saliba header. Watch this. Saka whips in. It's up in the air. Oh, it nearly did get to Saliba. Comes to the edge of the box. Rice. Deckers. No, ref. You can't give a free kick for that. That is soft. Free kick to Brighton. Free kick to Brighton, edge of the box. This game is there to be won. And what I mean by that is to get a second or a third goal and finish the job off. Because, listen, the best case scenario for Arsenal would be that with 30, 35 minutes to go, we feel pretty comfortable and then we can start thinking about Bayern Munich a little bit in terms of substitutions. Although, we're not there yet. David Raya in possession. Brighton are pressing. Don't lose it! That's a free kick. Well done, Declan Rice. Baleba fouls him. Obi said, City and Liverpool are building up steam. Fear we're running out. No, man, we're good, bro. Stay calm. We're all right. Results more important than... Look at the close-up. Wins the ball. Does he win the ball? That angle actually doesn't look like he touches the ball. Yeah, he does. I think it's because, I do get it actually when I look at it a bit more like that. He kind of wipes him out, don't he? He kind of wipes him out. Yeah, somebody said the penalty was given because even though Lamptey touched the ball, Jesus was still in possession of the ball, which then led to the foul with the kick of the leg. So, I don't know. Maybe that's a referee's explanation. I'm moving old school. Oh, he touched the ball. It's not a foul. Ball goes out for a throw. 6 minutes till half time. Jesus looks hurt, says Salah. I think Jesus has actually had a really good first half. Wins the penalty. His work rate's been superb. He's come back, won the ball a few times. Zinchenko finds Odegaard. That's a foul. Should have played on. Take the free kick quick. Well done. Come on. Havertz finds Saka. Oh, come on, Havertz. What is that? Estupinian wins it. Oh, no. 1-2. You got to work, Havertz. Well done. Hold him up. Don't let Welbeck do that. Arsenal win the ball back. Don't ever let Welbeck try and nutmeg you from 5 yards away. Should never happen. Second goal finishes the game off, in my opinion. Definitely a third goal would. Good play there by Estupinian. Let me give some credit to Havertz. He did get back and put the challenge in, which is what you need him to do. He did give the ball away in the first place. And there's a couple of players who've been a bit quiet. Oh, Gabriel Magalhaes down on the floor, getting treatment off the physio. We cannot afford anything like this. Please tell me that is just a kick and not some sort of dodgy landing. I mean, we got Bayern Munich in a few days. What happened? I have no idea how he gets injured there. He doesn't even look like there's any contact, and that makes it more worrying. He kicks the ball. Does Welbeck hit him? Welbeck kicks it. Gabriel hits. I got no idea what happens there. He's limping straight away. That is worrying. That is not good. He's still on the floor. What is it? It looks like his ankle. I'm hoping maybe Welbeck. Honestly, this is a big moment. This is a big moment. What condition this guy is in right now. I'm telling you now, we cannot afford a player like that to be injured at this stage in the season. Hopefully he's okay. I don't understand how he got injured. I think he landed awkwardly or something. Goals conceded, face one, yeah. He's all right, he's all right. He looks okay. He's limping, but I think he's okay. He's not back on, though, at the moment. Declan Rice in the middle. People saying he jarred his knee as he kicked the ball. Here come Brighton. Oh, man had Saka skating. Whips it. Oh, saved by David Raya. Tries to bend it in the top corner. In basketball terms, broke Saka's ankle there, man. Oh, what a save, by the way. I really hope this Gabriel one isn't serious. Corner whipped in, headed away. Where is Gabriel, people? He's still getting treatment. Raya almost got lobbed again. It was almost the Porto goal. Oh, Gabby, bro, you're limping here. It's not, you know what? It's not worth taking the risk. I'd rather bring him off at half-time, bring on Tomiyasu or Kivior. The games are too big, man. If he's jarred his knee or done his ankle... Listen, the good thing is there's a minute till half-time, so whatever the problem is, they need to address it at half-time. And if it means taking him off, I wouldn't risk it. Brighton have not played particularly well. We need another goal. You can land awkwardly, even if you kick the ball. But the physio looked like he was holding his ankle. So I don't know. Maybe as he's kicked it, he's put his foot down. I don't know. Is William Saliba driving over the halfway line? Good ball. Come on. Ben White drive. Can we get a second before half time? Find Saka. Back to Ben White. Right hand side. It's a poor cross. Straight to the goalkeeper. People saying he stepped on Kai Havertz's foot. I Speak Well said, first time watching this stream. Really enjoy the commentary. Big up. Don't forget, we will be doing Man United v Liverpool watch along tomorrow. And we will shamelessly be supporting Man United, which will be a strange feeling. Ball over the top. Raya collects it. And he picks it up. 7 minutes added on at the end of the first half. With the injuries, obviously, Lamptey and Gabriel. And the goal as well. 4.4k in the chat now. Big up the Twitch gang as well. 61 of you locked in. Hit the like button. Let's get 2,000 likes by half time. Saka, right hand side of the penalty area. Odegaard in support. Saka, come on, be stronger. Nearly lost it there, but managed to keep hold of it. Arsenal in possession. 7 minutes added on. Can we get a second goal? Big up my bro Broads in the chat. He said, get Rob Holding on. Bro, we don't ever want to go back to them nightmares. Ben White's cross is blocked. Estupinian keeps it in. Goalkeeper goes to kick it. Did Havertz catch the goalkeeper there? Referee says no. Throw into Arsenal. Freddie said, since when's Gusto been a gooner? Oh, wait, it's Kurt. Hey, relax, man. Gusto's a young buck, man. He can relax himself. Decent player, to be fair, though. He's in the French squad now. John said, would you hire an editor for free? I feel like I could be a better editor if I could edit for it. Hey, listen, feel free. CurtisShawTV@hotmail.com. Especially if you want to do it for free. Oh, chance! Havertz! Oh, toe pokes it wide. Jesus, 1v1 with Lamptey. Take him on. Ah, I should have took him on there. You've already got a penalty out. Hey, relax. Well done, Jesus. Zinchenko. Move, man. Jesus. Can we score before half-time? He's there. There's the ball. Odegaard. Move, Rice. Whip it in. Come on. Oh, cross is blocked. Come on, Jesus. There's a second goal here before half-time. Before we get our Jaffa cakes and bottle of Prime, let's get a second. Jesus in the area. Scoops it into Saka. What a ball. Saka's shot's blocked. Jesus is balling. Just as I say that, he loses the ball. But nah, he's doing some great... Look at Zinny, bro. Don't turn your back. The first rule of defending. Gabriel don't look great on the ball. I'm concerned by him. That's our ball. Oh, you're joking. Jesus there. Lovely little ball into... That's not bad by Havertz. Gives a little nudge on Dunk. Can you finish? Oh, is he trying to cross? Is he trying to shoot? It's one of them where you kind of just flick your leg at it. Zinny does well there. Come on, talk. Go on, Deckers. Drive. Take him on. Well done, Jesus again. Havertz, be strong. Better. We need to step up a little bit. We've been okay. I think there's still a few players who can do a bit more. Gabriel doesn't look comfortable. Ball came to him then. The way he passed it, it's like he's limping. I'd take Gabriel off at half-time. I would 100% take him off. And bring on Kivior or bring on Tomiyasu. You could bring on Tomiyasu at right back, put Ben White at centre back. You've got loads of options. You put Kivior there because he's the left-footed centre back. There's no way they should be risking it. If there's a risk there, take him off. But Brighton in possession. They're playing good football, Brighton. They haven't created a lot. We need to score that second goal. In a home game, here's Enciso, left-hand side for Brighton. Goes to the byline. Up against Ben White. Cross it in. Saliba, you need to get rid. Oh, my days. Oh, my. You're a joke. You are a joke, mate. Could that guy be any calmer if he tried? He's a Rolls Royce. Come on. Let's hit him on the break. Jesus, roll it. Oh, I think he could have gone straight to Havertz. He needs movement. Odegaard, don't give him his offside, I think. Oh, we wasted that, man. Please. Such a poor decision. Great tackle, Ben White. Play on. Come on. There's a goal here. Bit of urgency. Somebody shoot. He's offside, man. Cross it in just in case you're not. He looks offside. Here's Declan Rice. Oh, he puts the flag up. Use your brain. Use your brain, Arsenal, man. The game's there to be finished off. People, I just want to say, that calm defending from Saliba is just unreal. I'm telling him to get rid of it. The man just turns out in his area. Edge of the 6-yard box, like, nah, you're all right, mate. And just passes it like he's got all the time in the world. What a player. What an absolute baller. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because 2-0 at half-time, I think Brighton are in big trouble. I feel like their heads might drop. They've only won one of their last 5 games, Brighton. Their confidence is not that high. 1-0, they're going to go in and go, still in this, can equalise here. We're playing very casual. Come on, ball given away. Odegaard, be strong. Not something you associate with him. Don't turn back. Give it. Saka, come on. Bit of urgency and movement here. I promise you we can win. Saka, come on. Come on. Yo, it's blocked. Cross is blocked. Someone's got to attack the near post. Odegaard, be strong. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. You've already fouled him once. You got away with it. Please. Minute 2 half time. Great ball. Come on. Cross. Finish. We're trying to play 1-2. 6 yards out. Somebody try and shoot. Why are they trying to play 1-2s all the time? Don't foul him. They're on the edge of the 6-yard box trying to play a 1-2. No O button on thingy, man, on FIFA, EAFC, whatever it's called. Press shoot. Just try and do something. Now Brighton are on the attack. This is dangerous. Adingra and Lamptey on the right-hand side. That's offside, surely. Yeah, offside. Half-time whistle's going to go once this kick's taken. We don't shoot enough. Half-time whistle goes. How do I feel about the first half? Listen, if we look at the performance, all the performance is missing is another goal. I think we've been the better team. We've had big chances. We look calm on the ball. But 1-0 does not make me confident enough. Brighton will get a bit of a... Manager will probably have a go at them. They'll come out again. And they'll try and make life difficult. But listen, we've created fantastic chances. 2 worries for me at half-time. Number 1, what's going off with that Gabriel injury? And number 2, you've got to score another goal to feel comfortable in this game. But listen, the positives. We're 1-0 up. We've been the better team. We've created chances. I would rather that than be sitting here going, oh, we haven't hardly created anything. So, but the finishing has to get better. We can't expect to create, 9, 10 clear-cut chances to win a game. Some games you might get 3 chances. You might need to score 2 of them. We should be 2-0 up. 100% should be 2-0 up. What do you guys make of the performance? What do you guys make of the performance? Let me get the tweet out. Much the better team. Creating chances, but should be winning by more. Um, second goal finishes this game off, in my opinion. I just think with the run of form that Brighton are in, I think they'll go if we score a second or third. But sells Innie to Bayern. Listen, I've said it. I'm like a broken clock saying it. Don't play Zinchenko at left back unless you're at home against a bottom 6-7 team where we're going to have 70% possession and maybe you can invert and help us. If you're not playing a team like that, do not think about playing this guy at left back. Just don't do it. Don't do it at all. The risk and reward, we don't benefit enough to have his lack of defensive quality. If Zinchenko was stepping into midfield and ripping people apart and splitting their defence with the pass, then I'd say, well, it's worth it. But he's not. He's okay on the ball. He's not bad. But at the end of the day, we can't blame him. We can't blame him. We have to actually stop blaming him because he doesn't select the team himself. And he hasn't been terrible, but he just hasn't been great. If he was the manager and player manager, I'd say, well, it's his fault. You don't turn up on Saturday and say, I'm playing left back. The manager picks him, so that energy needs to be directed to the manager, not towards him. Jesus and Zinchenko out. See, I disagree with that. I think Jesus has done all right. I really do. In fact, I would argue Jesus has been our best attacking player because Havertz hasn't done much. And Saka outside of the penalty hasn't done much. So I think that's harsh to say get Jesus off. He won the penalty. He created a good chance. His defensive work's been brilliant. I actually think Jesus has been one of our better players today. So I think in midfield we're a bit quiet. I haven't mentioned Rice a lot. I haven't mentioned Jorginho a lot. We want to get Odegaard on the ball a little bit more. But I think Jesus has done pretty well for us. Looks confident on the ball. Freddie, big up, he said, since when... Oh, and I read that one. He's come back again. He said, oh, Xavi Simons, can I get your autograph? Hey, Freddie, relax yourself, bro. Big up for the super chat. HR said, we are so wasteful. Lack of urgency will cost us. Get the second goal and then control the game. Mohammed, big up, bro. We need a better finisher. Trossard or Nelly. I said it last week. I hope this doesn't come across in the wrong way because... when I say these things, trust me, it's constructive. I want the best for Arsenal. I'm not here, individual players doesn't bother me. I want the best for the team. I still don't think it's a closed shop about Kai Havertz playing up front for the rest of this season. He's in a good run of form. I'm still not looking at him and thinking... 8 games to go, plus the Champions League. Am I starting you up front for every single game? I don't know if I am. Does he offer enough around the penalty area? Is he aggressive enough? Does he win the ball back enough? Is his hold-up play good enough? He has very, very quiet games. I don't want the striker to be quiet. I want the striker to be active and busy and making life difficult. I still think there's an argument that you push Jesus back up front and get Martinelli on the left, or, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, and I'm not saying he's playing bad. He's doing okay, but I'm still not sure whether he can stay up front for the remainder of the season. Shai Havertz, he has them games where he's just quiet. He's doing okay, but I want a little bit more from him, I want more. Anyway, let me get into your super chats. MT, big up, bro, said, big up, Big C. Thanks, Brooks. Saka's still broken. Everyone pray for Gabriel. Yeah, we need Gabriel to be okay. Be interesting if he comes back out for the second half or not. Looked like it was an ankle injury. Phil, big up to you, said sub Zinny. Elliot at half time. Zinny Elliott, Billy Elliott, I'm assuming you're calling him. Sam Bond, encouraging first half, need to be more clinical in the second half. Zinchenko has to come for Tommy. Good to see Jesus playing his natural position. People calling him a winger, yeah? The thing is, from what I believe, growing up in Brazil, he was a gunman striker. came to the Prem, seemed to suffer, ended up on the wing. Concept, we need a left-back that can step into midfield, not a midfielder that is playing left-back. And that is an absolutely brilliant way of putting it. And I think it would have been Timber. I got to be honest, because Timber in pre-season was doing that. He was stepping out, bringing the ball. Where, like you said, Zinni is going back the other way, you know, defending. Penalty spot. Really would like to see Martinelli down the middle. Wonder why Arteta hasn't tried this. Maybe doesn't do it in training. Guess Arteta wants a hold-up striker. I've said that for years. There's obviously something in his game that nobody thinks you can just put him up front. You know, I've always kind of thought, could you put him up there and use him as like a Vardy on the shoulder, try and get him behind? I suppose the problem is, how good is he with his back to goal? Because in the Premier League, half the teams in the Premier League are going to come to the Emirates and low block. So he isn't going to get that space to run in behind. So how good is he, you know, with a defender trying to barge him over? You know what I mean? So I would like to see him up there, but I don't know. Big up LSU's gifted 5 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Absolute legend. He did say, I think he said 5 memberships for every goal. So let's hope we score a few more. But big up to you, bro. Really appreciate it. E-Ross still asking me, Beres Hammond or Bob Marley. It's always Bob Marley, my friend. It's always Bob. But I respect Beres, of course. Why do you always call Kai Havertz Neil from the in-betweener? I mean, he kind of looks a bit like him, and he's got the enthusiasm of him at times. But listen, if he scores the goals that leads us to the title, who cares? Who cares? Second half underway after the break, people. This game is all about the next goal. You know, when you was a kid, you was playing football out of the back of the house, and your mum shouted at you, "Get in for dinner!" And you said, right, lads, next goal wins. I don't know if that was just me. My mum used to shout down the street, top of her voice, "Curtis!" Just so I knew dinner was ready. I say, lads, we got to go. Next goal wins. And that's what's happened. Mum's just shouted us in for dinner. Next goal wins, lads. I got school in the morning. And then you really step up the enthusiasm levels because you want to score the next goal. So it's next goal wins right now, people. We score 2-0 up. I think we end up winning this game comfortably. And we can start, you know, speaking German. The Scheißenhausen, the Bayern Munich, Bayern Munchen. If they equalise, forget Bayern Munich. We better get out of that Pebble Beach unscathed. You know, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, you know, a lot of you can relate, man. You know, the mum's voice, you know, it don't matter if there's a bus driving down the street, don't matter how much noise. When your mum shouts top of the voice, boy, nothing was louder than that. It was crazy. It was crazy. Stuart said, neutral in New York City here. Your size defense is superb. Seagulls have maybe 15 minutes of attacking them after the game resumes. You've handled them. Looks like you're top of the league for now. Stuart, big up yourself, bro, from New York. Let's hope we stay there. Let's hope we stay there. Curtis! Cameron voice. Listen, you know when I was growing up, massive hip-hop fan, of course. And it's interesting because, as you know, I'm a big fan of 50. But I'm also a big fan of Cameron. I love Dipset, Harlem, and all the swagger and the style. And when Cam made that diss tune to 50, Curtis, rewind it, DJ, Curtis, you ain't 50 Cent from BK. Yo, then man, everyone used to come up to me, Curtis. I embraced it, man, because I like Cam and 50, so I didn't mind. But those were days, man. I'm telling you, these little bubblegum diss tracks from Kendrick and J. Cole, man, they don't know about diss tracks, fam. They were real diss tracks. Harlem, Dipset, Bird Gang. Right, my apologies. If you're not a hip-hop fan, you're thinking, why is this guy making bird noises? But if you're a hip-hop fan, you'll understand. Young Gunner, do you think we'll ever go back to a back three, potentially 3-5-2, overload the middle with Rice, Odegaard and a new centre mid, 2 strikers occupying both centre-backs? The problem you've got, bro, is To do that, you need two unbelievable wing-backs. Wing-back, for me, is one of the most difficult positions to play on the football pitch because you've ultimately got to play full-back and winger. How many players are capable of doing that at a high level? There aren't many, and I'm not sure we've got many who can do that. So it's difficult. It is difficult. Obviously, he won the FA Cup playing like that. Computers Putin, yeah, man, the Cam days. D-block over Dipset. I mean, yeah, they won the Versus, so... What's the like count? Right, I'm putting pressure on the community. What are we on? 1.4k. You are an absolute disgrace and a cheat, people. 2,000 by half-time was the target. Let's hit 2,000 by the start of the second half. They're on an advert. There's nearly 5,000 of you in the chat. Great numbers. 50 of you on Twitch. Big up the Twitch gang. Surely we're hitting 2,000 likes. 3,000 overall. We are top of the Premier League. We are 1-0 up. What more do we want? Okay, we want 2 or 3-0 and we want the game in the bag. Sporting Lisbon against Benfica tonight. Did they? I think Sporting played them in the week, in the Cup. But I know they were playing them twice in the week, so I'm assuming the league game's tonight. Might have to have a look at that later, actually. A bit of a look at Gyökeres and what he's about. Yeah, 8:30. Did they win the game in the Cup? 2-2, but they went through on aggregate. Gyökeres didn't score. He got 1 assist. Yeah, that'll be an interesting game. Yasin said, Curtis, if Heidenheim can beat Bayern, so can we. Listen, I'll repeat it again. Take positives out of it, but don't take that as the benchmark. Bayern will be better on Tuesday. That league's done. They won't put a good performance in the league unless it's just a walkover. They will be motivated on Tuesday. You know, that's their only trophy they can win. But listen, we can beat them, no doubt. Their defence can be got at. They're going on another advert here, so the game's starting after the break. White Glove said we got to be the league leaders in shots off target, bro. I wish we shot more often. Sniper Scope said, Curtis, never forget when Mum went shopping, volleyed the ball through the kitchen window, glass everywhere, in the sink. Ask when do Curtis cups really... Oh, we got to get them. I'm going to get some. I'm just going to order loads of them and get it sorted for the community. We got to get some things sorted. NBA playoffs is coming up. I want to get started with that. Usyk v Fury. I think maybe that should be the kickoff fight in terms of boxing, as it's the undisputed fight. And we'll get some other stuff. So NBA playoffs, and then yeah, we'll get it going. Early combo subs, please. Partey and Tomiyasu. No explanation. Yeah? I think in midfield we haven't been great. I don't think we've got on the ball enough. I think we could do a little bit more in midfield. Yeah, Tomiyasu for me, man. Should be playing, but we'll have to see. Gold cups. I want gold cups, you know. You've waited that long. I should make them gold, to be fair. Anyway, second half about to get underway. Cash said also thank you to whoever gifted me a sub. Big up to the community. I know Whammer gifted some LSU as well. And the players are back on the pitch. Yeah, man. Rice. I don't think the midfield has really... I don't think the midfield's been great. I really don't. I think the midfield can do a lot more, man. Jorginho and Declan Rice and Odegaard can do a lot more, definitely. Right, players are on the pitch. They're in the huddle. Slap that like button, people. Come on. Big second half for Arsenal. Massive. We need the second goal. Walcott is wearing Stricto's coat. Looks like his size. The famous Stricto coat, man. Elliot said, the weather has affected our play somewhat. But we can't do that, bro. We ain't blaming the weather. Ty will say that. It's too windy on the coast. Second half underway, people. Here we go. 45 minutes to go. It's been over 4 years. We'll get there, DV. I'll see you when we get there. If we ever get there. We'll get there, my friend. Don't worry. Gabriel Magalhaes is still on the pitch. That is a massive plus. I thought he was going to come off. Shot by Enciso there, straight at the goalkeeper. Right. We do not want to be doing that. How are you letting him just get the shot off there? Jorginho, bro. You've got, like, that was so easy. Honestly, our midfield today is not... I'm not loving the way our midfield is playing today. Jorginho, Rice, very quiet. Very, very quiet today. We need a little bit more control. Slap them likes up, people. Let's do this. Hope everyone's well. 4.5K watching. Wind and rain. Listen, if you're from England and you play, or even if you're not from England, if you play football in England, you are used to wind and rain, my friend. It never stops raining in England. Here's Kai Havertz. Finds Declan Rice. Jesus on the overlap. Get at Lamptey. Have a go at him. Take him on. Twisting, turning. Lamptey does really well there. That's gone out for a corner. Well done, Gabriel Jesus. Keep getting at him. He's given away a penalty already. So, psychologically, he's going to feel under a little bit of pressure. Corner to Arsenal. In front of the Arsenal fans as well. Substitutions will be vital in this game. No excuse. Trossard, Martinelli, Smith-Rowe, Partey, Tomiyasu. You know, there's multiple quality options there. In swinging corner, Declan Rice. Now, they're doing that corner they was doing against Luton. We've got about 5 players at the back post. Do not put this cross to the front post. Put a bit of extra whip on it. It's whipped in by Rice. It is back post. It's up in the air. Odegaard appeals for handball. I think there could be a VAR check here. No, ref says no. Gabriel still looks like he's limping a little bit, but there's a VAR check for a penalty. People saying Lamptey looks like Roddy Rich. Nah, you ain't going to get handball for that. You're not going to get handball for that. Ref says play on. Throw in taken quickly. Martin Odegaard finds Saka. Good strength. That's better. Where is Martinelli when you need him? I don't think he's 100%. I think that injury was a lot worse than they said. Havertz, right-hand side, skips past his player, chips it to the back post, header by Jesus, just wide. Good play there by Kai Havertz. Goes past his man quite effortlessly. I think he's expecting him to cut back on his left. I mean, listen, the only thing I would say, Gabby, you have absolutely got to hit the target. I mean, I've got so much respect for the run. You've got to hit a target. If we had a top striker, he would score so many goals. Jesus, honestly, he has to hit the target there. Saka does well, wins the ball back. Here's Kai Havertz, we're on the break. We've got numbers in there. Havertz, his pass is blocked. Takes too long. How did Jesus not hit the target there, man? It's so frustrating how many chances we miss. Come on, press him. How did Jesus miss the target? I thought it was a harder chance than that. When they showed the replay, I'm like, what on earth am I watching? He's 7 yards out, running onto the ball, gets in front of the defender, heads it into the ground and puts it wide. How are you not making the goalkeeper save that? And I've praised him. I really have. I've praised Jesus today. He's been arguably our best attacking player. I don't know how he misses the target there. I've got no idea. Good ball in by Kai Havertz. Really good. I'm really nervous about this game. I am, honestly. It's Zinchenko. What are you doing? Please tell me. It's a corner, man. Why is this guy on the pitch? He should not be on the pitch at left back, Mikel. There's no way this... It's a simple ball straight to him. He misses it. It goes to a Brighton player and he wins a corner. You can't do that. The margins are so fine. It's just not a defender. Like, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. Corner to Brighton out of nothing. Ball's whipped in. It's up in the air, flicked away. Saka helps it on. Estupiñán gets past Saka, shoots, goes wide. basic. People might think I'm going over the top here, right? But we've seen that kind of mistake over and over and over again from Zinchenko. As I said, at this point, I'm not even blaming him. He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there. Ben White is on the floor. He gets up. What happened there? Ben White off the ball with one of the Brighton players. Is it Estupinian? Is it? Ooh, I think he might go to punch him there, you know. Does he go to punch him? Am I exaggerating here, people? They barge each other. Estupinian. I don't know. Ben White goes down holding his chest. Please tell me he punches him. Nah, he goes to push him. I want a red card. I'm shameless. I was hoping he jabbed him. Give him that left jab. Get him sent off. I think he's all right. I think he pushed him. Referee says nothing. It's hammering down with rain, by the way. I was really hoping that was a jab to the jaw. Get him sent off. Here's Gabriel Magalhaes. Gabby, what is that? Gabriel takes so long there. His pass gets blocked. That is shocking. I'm convinced, right, and I could be wrong here. I think Gabriel is still limping. I'm telling you now. Just slight limp in his run. It's one of them where he's probably said, I'm all right, but I don't think he's 100%. Here's Ben White. Great ball into Rice. Jesus. No, overhits it. Should have found Odegaard there. Good tackle, Declan Rice. Well done, well done. Win the ball back. Yes, here's Gabriel Magalhaes. Second goal's there. Unknown C said Gabby is limping. I think he is. I think he is. I don't think he's 100. But we'll see. I'm sure they checked at half time and they obviously feel he's okay. Arsenal in possession. Next goal is vital. Here's Jorginho. He's had a very, very quiet game. Hardly been involved. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Here's Ben White. I suppose the thing is, from an Arsenal point of view, defend well, keep a clean sheet, you win the game. It's just watching the game, you don't want to see a 1-0. Here's Havertz. Ben White on the overlap. Havertz. Oh, seeing them. Oh, shot by Odegaard, tipped over. See there, it's crazy, yeah, because I genuinely think there Havertz could have drove at him a little bit. Yeah, somebody said there it's embarrassing from Ben White. I mean, listen, I'll be honest. I don't like seeing players do what Ben White did there. You know, he's blatantly looking to get the guy sent off. Unfortunately, it's a part of the game nowadays. It is. You know, coaches nowadays say you feel contact, go down. You know, I don't like it either. I don't like it. It brings a weak mentality. But if he gets him sent off, I wouldn't be complaining. Havertz should have ran there. He don't like running. Saka takes the corner short. Zinni on the edge of the box. Come on. Come on. Scoops it into Saka. What you got, Saka? Drilled across. Jesus, shot blocked. Oh, no. That was a chance. Decent ball by Zinni there. Saka maybe should have made a little bit more out of that. We're starting to put them under pressure. We need that second goal. Here's Zinchenko. Dark Hearts, Curtis Shaw, bro. Look! Jeez, Zinni again. He got away with it. Sorry, Zinni. I'm shouting at you. I shouldn't be. Jesus looking for the dummy. Havertz not on the same wavelength. Here come Brighton. Ben White's out of position. But, Ben White, you don't need to give them that. Benny, you've been spun. Look at the ball, man. Don't foul him. What is going on with Ben White? He's getting too emotional. He's got suntan lotion in his eyes or something. I don't know what's going on. This Factor 50 dripping all over his eyes. Why is he just kicking people? He fouled him about 3 times. He won the ball on the last one. Big up Matty, who says, shout out his girlfriend, Jade. Never watched a football game. Now she has seen every Arsenal game this season. Top Gooner. Big up Matty and Jade. It's got to happen, mate. If you're an Arsenal fan, that's part of the package for her. I don't know what's going on with Ben White. He's getting emotional on the South Coast. Enciso, left-hand side, up against Saka. Saka, you've been done easy. Well done. Good work. Recovered well. It's a corner, though. Not happy with this. I'm doing a United watch-along against Liverpool tomorrow. As long as this result goes okay, by the way. If this result goes wrong, do you know what I mean? I might need a few days, but I'm hoping, yeah. 3:30 kickoff, I'll be live 3 o'clock, all being well. I do not like the way this game is at the moment. Corner to Brighton, ball whipped in, referee stops play. It'll be retaken. And Declan Rice had a quiet game as well. This is nerve-wracking, man. I say it all the time, people. I'm not scared of the opposition. I'm scared of Arsenal. You just don't know what you're going to get from them. Texas Cannon said, what subs would you make? I'd bring Thomas Partey on. I'd bring Tomiyasu on. I'll be honest with you. I'd bring them two on. I'd take off Jorginho and Zinchenko. Corner whipped in. It's in the air. Flicked on. Comes out to Enciso. Volleys it over the crossbar. Goal kick to Arsenal. I'd bring on Tomiyasu and I'd bring on Thomas Partey. I'd take off Zinchenko. I'd take off Jorginho. I think they've had quiet games. Martinelli as well. Yeah, maybe Martinelli actually, but who do you take off? I actually think Jesus played quite well. Would you take him off? Do you take Saka off? Maybe you take Saka off and put Jesus on the right, Martinelli on the left. I don't know. Quiet game for Odegaard as well, yeah. Yeah, quiet game for him. Gabriel clears it. Go on! Go on! Could be in here, Saka! Oh, the goalkeeper gets off his line and clears it. Long ball nearly led to Saka getting one-on-one there. Throw into Arsenal. We need this second goal. Jesus been better than Saka today, no joke. He's been probably our best attacking player. Havertz, Odegaard and Gabby off, says Gunnar G. Havertz off, said the Cowboy. Here's Lewis Dunk for Brighton. Odegaard goes to press him. It's a good ball. Welbeck turns Gabriel there. No, doesn't. Saliba actually wins it back. Saka. Arsenal keeping the ball well. Jorginho! Clamped, look. He's looking for the free kick. You've got to do better. Great ball by Saliba. No, it's not. It's short. Adingra doesn't keep it in. Sloppy from Arsenal, man. So poor. Maybe a game for Smith Rowe, said Broads. Yeah, somebody can get on the ball and run. Just feels like we need to go up a gear. HR said winning the Champions League is more realistic than the Prem. Well, in terms of, yeah, you're looking at 5 games. Oh, my days. We're going to pot. Jorginho's been horrible today. Absolutely horrible. He's not... The game's too quick for him. I said it before. This game is too quick for Jorginho. Get Partey on. If you play against an energetic midfield that presses you, Jorginho is not the answer. He's good at home when we dominate possession. He's been awful today. Here's Saka. Clips it in. Come on, this is a chance. Declan Rice. Good touch. Oh, no, it's not. Lamptey is quick, man. He's got mad recovery. Yeah, J20 is J37. Bro, he is so slow. So slow, man. He hasn't been great today. Here he is, though. Jorginho. Finds Odegaard. Does well. Oh, then he gives it away, man. We're not... Player rating's going to be interesting. Odegaard hasn't done much. Havertz hasn't. Saka hasn't. Here's Welbeck. Oh! Right, we managed to win the ball back. Come on. We're actually playing on the break now. We're not dominating the ball. Come on. Bit of urgency, man. We're so slow. We need the second goal here. Finish the game off if you score again. Here's Ben White. Odegaard's there. Saka's there. Finds Odegaard. 30 yards out. There's no way he'll shoot from there. They're going to try and play a few 1-2s before they shoot. Man said, get Zinni off this Ras field. Raven said Saka scored a goal. He did. He scored a penalty, but he hasn't played well. He's been okay. Here he is. Whips it in. Blocked by Lewis Dunk. As Name Block said, Jorginho's running in cement. Saka's down on the floor. Rolling around. We could do with him up right now because we've got the ball. And Odegaard's looking to play the ball. Here's a chance. Great chance. Jorginho. Surely. Yeah! Kai Havertz. You called it, Cruz. You said he'd score 2. Havertz scores. Jorginho with the assist. I just said he was running in treacle. Well, he's got out of the treacle. And Arsenal lead 2-0. Kai Havertz. Don Kai Havertz. Not Donkey Havertz. Don Kai Havertz. 2-0 to Arsenal. Should be game over. And maybe I'll delete the Jorginho tweet, as he's just set up a goal shamelessly. And hopefully no one screenshotted it. 2-0 to the Gunners. Saka, nothing wrong with him. Waka waka wa, eh, waka waka, eh. 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Waka waka wa, eh, waka waka, eh. 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Come on! Vamos! Kai Havertz with the goal. Good ball by Odegaard. Into Jorginho. Rolls it across. Havertz taps it home from 5 yards out. Tweet and delete. It's the remix of the other version. That is 8 goals for Havertz. Is that 8 league goals for Havertz? 9 league goals and 4 assists. Man's doing Henri knee slides. It's crazy. Thank you very much, Chelsea. We turn your rubbish into treasure, my friend. 9 goals, 4 assists. Beautiful scenes. Killer Kai. Killer. Dipset. Harlem. That should be game over. Havertz with the goal. Here we go. Substitutions. Saka's coming off. Still doesn't look 100% fit to me. Jesus coming off. Trossard and Martinelli coming on. I think Jesus had a good game. Hit the like button, people. Nearly 5,000 of you in the chat. Arsenal lead 2-0. Martinelli's coming on. Please put him on the left. They keep putting him on the right. I don't get it. Where is he playing? I've been to that stadium a couple of times, actually, Brighton. Martinelli on the right again. Interesting. 2-0 to the Gunners. HR, learn from the Villa game. Don't get carried away. SC Goonot gifted 5 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Big up your damn selves. Welcome to the 5 new members. I like the Amex. Nice modern stadium. Atmosphere's not that intimidating, is it? Havertz does well there. No, ref! That's not a foul. Me and Chan, I don't want to read that in case you're setting me up, but Signor Donkey is at the end. Yasin said AFTV watching the penalty kick now. Big up Robbie and the gang. Neil said I apologise to Havertz. Yeah, if this carries on, I might owe him a serious apology, but we'll wait. He deserves a lot of respect, that's for sure, for this turnaround. 2,000 likes, we've got there, people. Let's hit 3,000 by the end of the game. Nearly 5,000 in the chat. Big up yourself. It's crazy your agenda, says Adam. There's no agenda, Adam. Relax yourself, no, man. What happened to you? He was stinking out the joint first 20 games. We could all see that. Now it smells like Febreze, man. It's fresh. Just embrace it, bro. We all saw the same thing. You know when people go, oh, you should have supported him all the time. Bro, he stunk out the place the first 20 games. Now he's balling. Simple. You're going to get the respect you deserve. I'm a reflection of the team, man. You know what I mean? Relax. Tell him, bros. What happened to you? The Febreze, man. You know what I'm saying? Have that Brighton bunch of crybaby. Yeah, man. Mikel said he's going to turn Kai into a beast. Donkey! This guy is in rare form. Great movement. Hey, he said his nickname is Donkey. Someone messaged me saying, you're disrespectful calling Kai Havertz Donkey Kai. I said, bro, he put an interview out saying his nickname is Donkey. He loves donkeys. He keeps some of them as pets. He's Donkey Kai, bro. You know what I mean? But we're remixing it, calling him Don Kai Havertz. You know, so I'm actually respecting him. People think I'm dissing him. Fans are a mirror of the club. Exactly. We've always rated him, said Laurie. Yeah, you're right, bro. We've always rated him. We've always rated him. LSU, big up. He's a man of his word. Every goal he gives 5 memberships. Here come Brighton. Pascal Gross, little back heel. Stay concentrated here. Martinelli goes out to block it. João Pedro is that? I didn't even realise he came on. Good defending, Gabriel Martinelli. João Pedro's got an afro now. Just come back from injury. Kai deserved that goal, said MT. He did. Even though I don't think he'd had the best of games, he put in a lot of work. When you play up front as a striker sometimes, you put in a lot of running without getting any opportunity to score. And that was his opportunity. It's great movement as well. Great movement. London is red. Standard, bro. Don Kai playing against Bayern for sure, yeah. Remember, Bayern Munich tried to sign him in the summer as well, so he'll have a point to prove, won't he? Curtis, I want 3 goals, says E-Ross. Bro, I'm with you on that. I mean, just looking at the Premier League table, like we keep saying, goal difference could have an impact. We're now on plus 50. Liverpool on plus 42. Man City on plus 40. So we're 8 goals ahead of Liverpool. They'll have a game in hand against Man United. And City are on the same game. So, listen, how tight this title race is, you need goal difference. It's not impossible that 2 teams could finish on the same points at the top of the league. You could win the title by goal difference. So, I want Arsenal to, any opportunity they've got to turn 3-0 into 2-0, do that. What I have to really commend in this Arsenal team at the moment is this defence. We are just so solid at the back, man. We're going into games. It's like, when do we hardly concede a goal. I hardly ever feel like we're going to concede a goal. It's actually crazy that I even predicted us to concede today. I should have kept the faith that it'd be 2 or 3-0, but yeah, you did say 2-0. You did say Kai Havertz scores twice, though. I let you off. You got half of it. We're just so good defensively. Clean sheet against Luton. Clean sheet against Man City. Clean sheet against Porto. Potentially a clean sheet today. Before that, Brentford, we conceded 1. That was a Ramsdale mistake. That should have been a clean sheet. Oh, I said turn 3-0 into 2-0. You know what I mean. Flip it the other way around. And then 6-0 against Sheffield United. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, people, what we got? 22 minutes to go. We've made 2 changes. Don't jinx it. You're right. You're right, actually. And Brighton are attacking, just as you've said that. Lamptey lays it off. Little 1-2 with Pedro, cleared by Gabriel. Listen, the fact Gabriel is still on that pitch and not looking like he's injured is one of the biggest pluses. We've got 3 more subs to use. Who would you bring on? We've brought on Martinelli and Trossard. Do you give Smith... I would give Smith-Rowe a little bit of game time. Do you bring Partey on or do you just save him for Tuesday night? I would possibly give him another 10-15 minutes just because he's been out for so long. You've just got to find that rhythm. Ideally, I'm going to be honest, I want Partey to start in midfield against Bayern Munich. I know Jorginho did get that assist, but I think he's looked off the pace a little bit today. And I think when you're playing against better opposition, Partey's physicality as well as his quality on the ball is vital. I'd like to see ESR and Partey come on next. Here come Arsenal, Zinchenko. Come on, it's a chance for Arsenal. We've got bodies forward here. Trossard, can he go all the way? Trossard! Oh! Tipped wide by the keeper. Trossard will be desperate to score against his former club. Corner to Arsenal. Jamrock Gunners TV, big up, bro. He said, stat attack, the last away goal conceded was a 1 year at Forest. It's unbelievable. That was ages ago. Remember to enable membership getting in your YouTube settings to be able to be in with gifted subs. Like and subscribe. More chance of getting a gift if you're subscribed, yeah? Yeah, from what I understand, the more active you are in terms of comments, if you're subscribed, if you like the videos, you've got a better chance of being gifted a membership. That's sort of the algorithm it goes on. So be active, get involved, and you've got a good chance of being gifted a membership. Corner to Arsenal. Declan Rice, in swinger. 20 minutes to go. Can we get a third? Whipped in, it's high, it's a good ball. Header! I think it hit Havertz. Saliba twisting and turning. It did hit Havertz, and Havertz was offside. Free kick to Brighton. Our best form of defence is attack. Such a generous community, says Cliff. Big up, bro. Kimmy said, what was that? I missed that one. It's flown off the screen. Tomiyasu coming on. Kimmy said, subscriber mode for the chat, Curtis. Road to 100k, exactly. Zinchenko off, Tomiyasu on. Listen, I'm not going to hammer Zinchenko for the performance. I think he's done okay. At times he switched off a little bit, but he hasn't done anything that's led to a major chance. Am I going to be giving him high player ratings? No, but I'm probably not going to mark him down. I think he's had a steady average, probably 6 out of 10. So, but Tomiyasu's on. Tomiyasu, 19 minutes for him. Get a bit more match fitness. For me, Tomiyasu would start on Tuesday against Bayern Munich. If you've got a Leroy Sané at right wing, I don't want Zinchenko playing against Leroy Sané. I'm playing Tomiyasu, so I'm glad he's on the pitch. Brighton in possession. 18 minutes to go. 3 changes made by Arsenal so far. Andrew said, love our donkey. Kai deserves his credit for getting in scoring positions. It's a talent. And for now, he finishes better than Jesus. Yeah, listen, bro. He'll probably end this season as Arsenal's top scorer. Or it'll be Saka, actually. Saka's, I think, 5 goals ahead of him. But maybe second top scorer. He looks more of a goal threat than Jesus when he's up front. Jesus is a Brazilian international. £45 million striker. The biggest quality that Kai Havertz has got is nearly any time he plays up front, nearly always gets a big chance. There's a skill to that. There's a skill. Ask any striker. You would rather get good chances and miss them than not get a chance. The most worrying time for a striker is when you don't get a good chance. That means you're doing something wrong. Or maybe your team can't get the ball to you, or it's a combination of the two. Missing chances, you think, okay, eventually they're going to hit the back of the net. So, listen, as I said, people, I'm not somebody who, is going to just stick to the same opinion. Havertz is proving a lot of people wrong, including me. I was so against this guy in that first half of the season. I was saying get rid of him in the summer. Now, he's a very important player in this team. Very important. I think what it shows you with Havertz up front, this is one thing I would say. If Havertz has played up front for maybe half a season, maybe a bit less, probably longer he was playing in midfield, and he's got 9 league goals and 4 assists, 13 goal contributions in a new team with a lot of criticism, playing in midfield, then playing up front. Imagine what a really good striker would do in this team. Imagine what a real gunman striker with movement, with confidence, with the crowd supporting him. Because let's be honest, a lot of people, me included, were not happy with him signing. I just think a good striker would come into this team and just 20 league goals. We get so many chances. You'd be scoring goals for fun in this team. Gyökeres or Osimhen or Tony or Isak. Them man there would score goals for fun in this team. But listen, lot of credit to Havertz. Lot of credit. If you come into a team and you score double figures and get maybe 6-7 assists, that's a good season when you've played a lot of the time in midfield. I think we saw from the Community Shield, there was something there about him up front. Even in the Community Shield, he was bullying Diaz, and you go, look at the way he's bullying Diaz and holding up the ball and gets in great goal-scoring positions. He wins a free kick there. Yellow card. McDaddy said, "Hey Curtis, love the channel. Will you be starting an OnlyFans channel?" Yo, relax, man. I know we're in a recession. I won't be on OnlyFans, people. I can confirm. I will not be on OnlyFans. Oh dear. Big said, "Feel so much better, less nervous now. Zinchenko's off. Danny Welbeck gets dragged. Da 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 da. Danny Welbeck. Da 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 da. Danny Welbeck. Ansu Fati comes on. It's crazy. This guy's on loan from Barcelona. He's sitting on the bench at Brighton. What is going on? Only Diddy. Curtis has been top 0.1% for years now. Hey, Jamie, calm down, bro. If times get tough, hey, you never know. Tomiyasu nearly gets there. Goalkeeper wins it. Not far off getting a penalty there. I'd subscribe. No, relax, people, relax. Hey, what we got left? 14 minutes to go. Can we get a third? Can we get a third goal? Phil said Jesus has been huge lately. He got in Haaland's head last week. He's done a good job for us on the left-hand side. You know, it's not easy playing out wide with Zinni behind who's inverting. David said, imagine if Kai played up top from the Shield. You're right. He could be on 15, 20 goals if we'd kept him there, but he was always going to try and play Jesus. Eddie was on a big contract. Mohammed said, we need everyone in this busy period. We have to be positive, encourage players. You're right. You're spot on, bro. You are spot on. And you know me, I'm critical at times, but this is the time for victories. The performance is secondary now. Turn up, win. Did you play well? Okay, tick it off and move on. I'm already thinking about Bayern Munich. Watching this game, and that doesn't mean I'm dismissing Brighton. There's 13 minutes to go plus time added on. We haven't won the game. They could score a couple goals, but psychologically, I'm thinking about Bayern Munich. And then that game on Tuesday is just on another level. Nicholas Jackson is awful. Yeah, I don't rate him. Don't rate him at all. C is wild. Hey, listen. You know how we do on this channel, people. The Gunners, 1886, and Havertz is absolutely quality for us now. He causes problems. He's loved. Wasn't given a chance at Chelsea. I thought it was a waste of money last year. Bargain. Now, it was the equivalent of rescuing a stray dog. When you rescue it in the street, it hasn't eaten for a while. You know, it's scratching itself a lot. Maybe it's got fleas because it's been out on the streets. And you bring it to your house and you're like, what have you brought that stray dog in the house for, man? It's itching. It smells. It doesn't look very nice. You think, nah, man, move that dirty thing from my house. Well, you know what? You get some shampoo. You give it a wash. You give it some pedigree chum. All of a sudden, the dog's looking clean. It's looking fresh. It puts some weight on. Now you're going for walks. Now people are saying, oh, I really like your dog. And all of a sudden, you think that stray dog that we found in the middle of the street that was scratching its ear and stunk, all of a sudden it smells clean and it's your best friend now. That's Kai Havertz. That was the stray dog with fleas. Now, we love him. We take him everywhere. That's it. That's where we're at. That's our best mate now. Glow up settings, people. Forget win the dog. Kai the dog, mate. That's the one. He's at Crufts now, strolling around, rolling around, going under things. He's, you know what I mean? Like a prime Labrador now, people. And that's where we're at. Kaiser. Yeah, Kaiser, you know. He was a stray. We rescued him. We didn't want him in the house. Now he's our best mate. You know what I mean? Pedigree chum, quality shampoo. We're going for walks. It's great. And that's where we're at with him. He was the scratchy, smelly dog. Or you could say smelly donkey, but yeah. SM said, big ups for the membership. Mr. Crowley said, Curtis with the best analogy. I think that's spot on, to be honest. I can even picture him like looking like a dog. Look, he's won the ball back there. Come on, let's get another one. Deckers. No, it's Jorginho. Who are you passing to there, bro? Are you seeing something? Because I didn't see no one there. Come on, don't concede. João Pedro, look at the brick wall. You ain't getting... No, don't you dare. Ref says no penalty. Yo, why are we camped in on the edge of the box like that? Get someone forward. You know it makes sense. You can see the dog with Havertz's face on it. Comparing Havertz to a Dutty stray dog is insane. It makes sense. Evan Ferguson's... Is that Evan Ferguson? No, it's Pascal Gross. Ball whipped in, goes out for a corner. Good defending by Martinelli. The analogy is 100. I'm telling you. J. Angelo said, brilliant analogy. Couldn't be said better. That wasn't a foul, was it? No chance, no penalty. We've parked the bus again by the look of it. White Glove said our defence is immense. Had 2 attackers and we cook. You're right. Get a top quality striker, a good right winger to challenge Saka will be ridiculous. But I just don't want to get into the mindset of, oh, next season we're going to be great. Because what if Pep goes crazy in the transfer window? Man City did not have a particularly good window. Vardiel hasn't been amazing. Kovacic is okay. Doku has been average. He's a YouTube highlight reel player. He's done more griddies than actual end product. Mateus Nunes hasn't done anything. I don't expect Man City to have a transfer window like that. They're talking about Musiala and Kimmich and players like that. So we can't think, okay, if we get a striker and a right winger, we're the best team. Because if Pep spends 250 million on a couple world-class players, all of a sudden, you're chasing Usain Bolt again. You know what I mean? And then we know that ain't easy. Good play there by Havertz. Ain't it funny? At half-time, I'm looking at Havertz going, you've done okay, but you're a bit quiet. Now I'm looking at it going, you've held the ball up, you're winning free kicks, you're winning flick-ons, you've scored the goal that secured the game, and I'm going to give him high ratings on the roundup show that we do. So, fair play to him. SC Guna, would you go for Isak if we can get 28 games a season out of him? Havertz and Jesus as backup, I feel he's perfect. Couple of problems with Isak. I mean, look, 28 games means he misses 10 games. I think I need more than that. I know that's a lot, but Isak, I think, would cost close to 100 million. They paid 65 million for him. Oh my God, if we score from this, the keeper gets it. I think he'd cost 100 million. And 28 games, I need 32 games minimum. 32 games I need. I do like Isak. He would suit us definitely though, but the injuries, man. And I just think that Newcastle might have to sell a player. I think they would rather sell Bruno Guimaraes than sell Isak because they're talking about Callum Wilson going in the summer. What a tackle that is by Deckers. Picks up João Pedro as well. They're talking about selling Bruno if they have to sell a player. I think they'd rather sell a centre mid than selling a striker who is so difficult to replace. So, Isak 14 at the Emirates would be good, yeah. Big up SC Guna, though. Appreciate the super chat. Big up White Glove. Big up everyone locked in. 5,000 of you nearly locked in. Big up the Twitch gang as well. 44 of you on Twitch. And 7 minutes left in this game. Don't forget, tomorrow I'll be live from 3 p.m. Manchester United against Liverpool. If you see me shamelessly supporting Man United tomorrow, understand there are circumstances involved. As an Arsenal fan, we need United. We need United, people, to win that game. So it will be Cantona, Cristiano Ronaldo, Roy Keane, Wayne Rooney, and Marcus Rashford FC tomorrow, people. Just for 90 minutes only. Even a draw, I'll take a draw. Just take points off the Scousers tomorrow. And leave us at the top of the league. Because obviously with this, if they draw tomorrow, they'll be level on points. We'll be above them on goal difference. So, yeah, we need something from United tomorrow. We need something. But 6 minutes to go. Let's keep a clean sheet. Can we add another goal? My friend just said United will help us tomorrow. I just laughed at him. Do you know what, Dave? And I'm kind of with you. You know, United are awful at the moment. And that performance the other day was a shambles. But if you said to me, pick one game that you think United will go for more than any other, I do think it's Liverpool. I don't even think it's Man City. If you speak to Man United fans, they dislike Liverpool more than Man City. They look at Man City as you're just that quiet team from Manchester that got rich and came out of nowhere. They still walk around saying they're bigger than Man City. They have got a genuine Manchester, Liverpool. Even the cities don't like each other. I just think United v Liverpool at Old Trafford is the game I would hope they will produce something. And they did do that. Oh, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Leandro Trossard. 1-on-1. It's Trossardinho. Yeah! Hey, listen. Listen. You better do the celebration. I can't see you lot. Leandro Trossardinho. I don't think he's going to do the celebration out of respect. Oh, he did a little one. Hey, hey. Can't see me face, balaclava. Can't see me face, balaclava. Game, set, and match. Trossard 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Half the pitch to himself. Chips the goalkeeper. Wins it back. Havertz assist. He's going to end up man of the match. What a finish. Reminds me of Alexis Sanchez versus West Ham years ago in the yellow kit. Trossard wins it back. Havertz through ball. That defender was hunting down Trossard. Any young striker, learn what Trossard did there. Runs across the defender. If he runs in a straight line there, that defender might catch him. Moves his body across so the defender can't touch him. Keeper comes out, chips it over him. What a finish. Bossard today, not Stella or Trossard. What a finish. Like Sanchez away at West Ham years ago. Havertz assist. 3-0. What? Listen, people, let me tell you something. This result is outstanding. Honestly, don't sleep on this. Don't underestimate how good a performance this is. This is, honestly, an outstanding performance. Brighton are a very good team. We've turned up here and beat them 3-0. Well, we're winning 3-0 with 3 minutes to go. This is an absolutely brilliant performance. Which is why I was a little bit like on Wednesday, 2-0 up at half-time against Luton and you only beat them 2-0. We're beating Brighton 3-0. Brighton are better than Luton. Come on. Can we get another one? Declan Rice. Martinelli's on the overlap. Trossard as well. Pass. Rice! Oh! Just wide. Corner to Arsenal. Love this performance. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, man, trust me, two striker. Coaches always used to say, if you're not pulling away from the defender for pace, first thing you do, you run across him. Then he can't touch you. If he touches you, it's a penalty, red card. Or if it's outside the box, free kick, red card. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating. This is an outstanding performance. Fabio Vieira and Nketiah, come on. I won't say too much about them two. I don't want to be disrespectful. Odegaard comes off and Kai Havertz comes off. I'm going to do something I've never done for this guy. I'm going to stand up and applaud him. You can't see me on the camera here. And I'm not applauding Odegaard, by the way. I am applauding Kai Havertz. Do you know what, mate? I have to give that guy an apology. I owe that guy an apology. No, I do, you know. I have to respect him. I thought the guy was done at Arsenal. I don't know how he's recovered. I need it a bit more in some big games, you know, but I have to respect the brother. He might have got man of the match. Goal and an assist, bro, as a striker, 3-0. I got to respect that guy. And he knew the fans were against him. Corner whipped in, header, oh, straight at the keeper. Come on, let's get another one. Killer Kai Havertz. Nah, man, I'm giving him an apology. I need more, though, but I respect the fight back. Go on! Martinelli, get to the byline. Twist, turns, he's done him. Stands it up. And Nketiah, oh! I mean, it's Eddie, innit? It was too high, you know. Let me not diss Eddie. Nah, man, I respect him. I respect him. The comeback is greater than the setback, bro. I have to put respect on Havertz's name for what he's doing at the moment. Because, as I said, stray dog to man's best friend. I think that's the best analogy. I really do. There's loads of super chats. Let me get through these. Unknown C. Aye. Get the goggles out, people. Bossardinho today. Not Stella or Trossard. Come on. Keep a clean sheet. Don't concede. William Saliba, mate, you're a joke. You're an absolute... I said, someone asked at the start of the stream, would I sell him for 150 million? Saliba. I said, no chance. He's elite, bro. He's the best young centre-back on the planet. Brian said, another weekend, another arse whooping. Come on, you Gunners. Big up, Brian. And George said, stadium left. Stadiums are empty. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. They're all on Brighton Beach, walking on the pebbles. Don't concede. I want a clean sheet. 90th minute. Headed away by Eddie and Nketiah. We do not concede here. They're singing it everywhere we go. Flicked on Declan Rice. Don't concede. No. Yeah. Ah! Gabriel. Puta madre. He enjoyed that, you see. Proper defending. Pedro sent Trossard to the shops. Gabi Magalhaes. Ah, look at the celebrations. That's what I'm talking about. Celebrate, defend. Look at that, man. This team, and I'll rip this shirt, bro. For different reasons, though. Not out of anger. So don't look back in anger. I heard you say. Sam Bond, when he's in the 18-yard box, he doesn't miss. Trossard's one of the best finishers at the club, no doubt. Put him in the area, he's lethal. Danilo said, Brighton have lost just one game at home in the Premier League this season. That was in August. Bro, I'm telling you now, this is absolutely outstanding, this performance. And I don't say that easily, people. You know me. I don't hand out huge praise easily. This performance has been outstanding. I love that from Gabriel celebrating defending, by the way. To a centre-back, that's a goal. You've just stopped a goal there. Don't concede. Love it. Get rid. Come on, let's get another one on the break. Come on. Come on. Trossard, what you got? There's the switch. Oh, he blocked it. Yeah, has he got that? Has he got that? Yeah, come on. Oh, no. I thought we were going to get the fourth there. Come on. As an Arsenal fan, you got to really appreciate this team when you think what we were going through a few years ago. I actually said a few years ago, it got to a point with Arsenal. I'm going to be honest. It got to a point with Arsenal where I was just supporting them. I was just watching them because I've supported them for so long, if that makes sense. I had no real enthusiasm to watch Arsenal. And I actually got to a point I didn't even like some of the players in the Arsenal team. It was that bad, like, with Arsenal. The disconnect was unbelievable. You know, it was like trying to get Wi-Fi on the underground. It's just no connection. Now, I mean, I like so many players in this team. Kai Havertz, man of the match, by the way, from TNT Sports. Fair play to him. Goal and an assist. What can you say? That's now 10 goals, 5 assists in the Premier League. Man singing Oasis, you know Big C is crazy happy. Bro, you got to enjoy these days, bro. 3-0 at Brighton. Don't sleep on it, man. Yo, don't sleep on it. Brighton, you can go Brighton and drop points easily as well. You've seen big teams go to Brighton and get dealt with. This, for me, I mean, I don't know if it's one of the best performances of the season, but I'll be honest, there's no point during this 90 minutes have I felt like the game's going away from us. In fact, it's on Sky, apologies, not TNT. There's not 1 minute of this game I've sat here and gone, we're struggling here. We've dominated the whole game. We should have been 3-0 up after about 20 minutes. This performance is so mature and controlled, and there's not a lot of concern. I mean, the fans are singing stadiums are empty everywhere we go. Like, this is absolute vibes. This is cartel. Gaza business. Come on, let's get another one. Eddie, give it him, you greedy thing. Oh, Eddie, unlucky. That's actually not a bad ball. Come on, Ben White. I want a fourth. 20 seconds to go. 21 seconds to go. So solid. Come on, Fabio Vieira. Pass. You ain't... Oh, he fouled him. We won't get another chance. But, hey, here's what it is. Stadiums are empty. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Ah, great performance. We've got what? Well, we're over the time. Whistle The whistle will go any second. Ref has a look at the watch. And there we go, people. Full-time whistle goes. Brighton and Hove Albion 0. The Arsenal 3. Absolutely outstanding performance. Outstanding. Proud of the boys. Outstanding. What a win. Brighton, make no mistake about it. That is not an easy place to go to and win. Never mind winning like that. We made that light work. Light work. If Brighton would have won today, they would have been on 46 points. They'd have been 2 points behind Man United in 6th. They're no mugs. Like someone just said, they've lost once at home in the league all season. And we've just been there and just clipped them up 3-0 like we were playing Burnley. Light work. Outstanding. So much credit to the team today. Man, Havertz giving his shirt to a coach. Maybe it's his former coach or something. Honestly, you go through the team today. David Raya, another clean sheet. Must be on for the Golden Glove. Ben White, former club, emotional game. Played well. And did his job. Zinchenko at left back, bit shaky, but nothing to panic about. 2 centre-backs. Saliba's just on another planet of how good he is on the ball. It's a joke. Gabriel, thought he was injured. Nothing wrong with him. He's celebrating at the end of the game. Midfield, I didn't think Jorginho was at his best today. A bit quiet, but he did get an important assist, so give him credit for that. Declan Rice, bit quiet first half. Second half, got better on the ball. Martin Odegaard kept things ticking. Saka, again, okay. Should have scored before, but got his penalty. I still don't think Saka's fully fit. I'm going to be honest. I'm not saying that as a cover-up. Still doesn't look his sharpest, but got his goal. Tick over the numbers on the board. Jesus, I thought, was very important. Won the penalty. Worked hard. Helped Zinchenko. Did really well. And Havertz, mate, honestly, as I said, you know, Donkey Havertz, mate. You're turning into Don Kai Havertz. 10 goals, 5 assists. Led the line brilliantly, becoming our number 1 striker. Fair play to that brother. Fair play to him. As I said earlier, you've gone from the stray dog with fleas to our favourite pet in the family. You know, Mikel. What can I say, Mikel? Can you lead us to the promised land? The thing is, do you know what's so crazy about this team and how I feel about this team at the moment? They need that major trophy. There's so many players in that team you think, if we win the Premier League or win the Champions League, all of a sudden we just go into a different category all of a sudden. You know, I just so much hope this team wins a major trophy. And people say, well, you're an Arsenal fan. Obviously, you're going to say that, but it's the thing we need. Liverpool have had the major trophy. City have had the major trophy. We need one of these 2 trophies. We need one of them. 7 games to go. Win 7 out of 7, I think we're champions. But 7 out of 7 will be very difficult. But the thing I've said, the 7 teams we're going to play, we're better than all of them. We're better than every team. We haven't got to play Liverpool or City. So that for me is one of the best performances of the season. The maturity, the control, the goals, the chances created, the defending. I thought that was just an absolutely brilliant performance. And the crazy thing is, Brighton had more possession than us. 54%, we had 46%. We're going to look at the Premier League table, of course. Nicholas, thank you for the super sticker, bro. Really appreciate that. Oregon Gooner. It feels like the last 20 years of suffering as a supporter has been worth it. I love this team. Yeah, you have to embrace what we've got right now, honestly. SM, big up the goalie and defence. Another clean sheet. The brick wall, man. The foundations of any top team is the defence. You know, we've had great teams that could attack. Alexis and all them, man, were scoring goals. The reason we didn't win trophies, we had Mertesackers and Mustafis and Johan Jorus and Lichtsteiners and Cole Jenkinsons. Don't matter how many goals you score. You got them guys in defence. You got no chance. Jerome said, big up Big C, Cruz and the community. Outstanding performance, Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Big up, bro. That performance, honestly. I think is absolutely superb. The maturity and control, outrageously good. White Glove said, I'm going to be singing GGMU. Oh, my days. Glory, glory, Man United. As I said, watch along tomorrow, 3 p.m. Manchester United against Liverpool. United, United, United. Every Arsenal fan, we are going to be shameless Man United fans for one game only. And that is it. After that, they're scumbags. But for that game, we are United. I might even put a collar up on an old Arsenal shirt like Cantona. Terry said, if Kai scores 15 goals, do you still buy a new striker? Absolutely 100% you buy a new striker. Competition is key, my friend. Look at Saka. No right winger to challenge him. Even if you think there's a possibility Havertz can lead the line, you go and buy a new striker. When we had Thierry, we had Wiltord. We had Carnu. We had Dennis Bergkamp. Right? Man United were winning titles. They had Berbatov. They had Rooney. They had Tevez. They had Ronaldo. You need more than one. You buy a striker no matter what Havertz does in the next 7 games. Big up my bro Dora on tour in the chat. Go and subscribe to him. Massive Nottingham Forest channel. He said, big 3 points. Please don't let Liverpool win the league. We'll try our best, bro. I know Forest and Liverpool have got a bit of rivalry after this season when they felt they were cheated. Hopefully you beat Tottenham tomorrow as well. Big up to Dor. Big up Uncle Clark. He said, great win. Don't underestimate that performance. Big up, bro. I think that's one of the best performances of the season, I'm going to be honest. Ricky has gifted a Curtis Shaw TV membership. Big up yourself. Appreciate that. Welcome to the new member. Silvino, we mature. We can win this for sure. Do you know what, Silvino? Last year, we were 8 points clear. And we was only in competition with Man City. Liverpool weren't there. I still, deep down, was not fully sure that we were going to win that title last season. I thought we were running out of steam. And once Saliba got injured and Holding was playing at centre-back, I just didn't believe that we would get over the finish line. I didn't believe that we would go to the Etihad and beat them. I thought if Holding's in your team, they'll exploit you. This team has the maturity, the control, the defensive capabilities to win the title. And this is a harder title race than last year. We don't have an 8-point lead. We're in with Liverpool and Man City. I've got more belief in this team than last year. Declan Rice is a game changer. Saliba being fit next to Gabriel is a game changer. David Raya's distribution is a game changer. Havertz up front when Jesus was getting injured consistently is a game changer. Arteta, I feel, has learnt and matured and understood what it's going to take. That's a game changer as well. So, yeah, I think those things are important. Right, go on then. Post-game review. You called 2-0. You said 2 goals to Havertz. He got a goal and an assist.
Yeah.
What'd you make of that performance, bro?
Banging performance.
It's a great performance, isn't it?
Yeah.
3-0 at Brighton, bro.
Sure.
That man got clipped.
Get them on the Pebble Beach.
Go on the Pebble Beach, you know what I mean, and drown your sorrows. Bayern Munich Tuesday.
Got to beat them.
Bayern Munchen.
Bayern Munich.
Are we going for them? Are we getting them?
I think we can beat them.
Clip them up.
Yeah.
Harry Kane is a Tottenham bottle job, isn't he?
Yeah.
Give me a trophyless. Give me an early score prediction.
I think we can beat them 2-0.
What are you saying? We're just clipping up everyone.
Clipping up
Clean
everyone.
sheets everywhere.
2-0.
2-0. All right, I respect it. I'll get you on pre-match on Tuesday as well. Big up, bro. Young gunner, bro. Young gunner. Right, let me get these super chats in. Dagem said, Curtis, what a performance. We just saw every aspect of football. Attacking, low block, counter-attack, pressing, holding the ball. You're not wrong. Because that last goal was a counter-attacking goal. And this is what I'm loving. When we went Man City, we stunk out the Etihad. A lot of people were fuming with that performance. I think we could have attacked a bit more. But I loved the fact that we showed people we can go there and park the bus and you ain't doing nothing. I've never seen that out of Arsenal. I love the fact that we stunk out the Etihad. Do you know what I mean? And stopped them from doing anything and restricted them to one shot on target. Today, like you said, we showed different dimensions of how, you know, of how to play. Do you know what? Crew's gone upstairs. I've told this story loads of times, but about 4 years ago, probably about 5-6 years ago, he was coming home from school and he was saying to me, he was like, Dad, man, goes, it's not easy being an Arsenal fan. And I said, what do you mean? He said, you know, the kids on the playground, we keep arguing about football. And when he says, you know, Arsenal, they're laughing. They're going, yeah, but you haven't won a title for ages. You've never won the Champions League. I think this is when we just maybe sold Alexis Sanchez and things like that. So he's getting bantered and he was like, I feel like I want to be a Man City fan. I said, no. I said, they're a plastic club. Don't worry about their success. It's not authentic. It's like buying, Gucci trainers that are fake. They look good, but they're going to peel eventually. And I said, look, what we need to do, we need to go to the Emirates. He was having tough times. They were mocking him. I said, right, we're going Emirates. I said, I'm going to bring the debit card. You're going on the tour and you're buying any merch you want. So he goes on the tour, and the guy who's taken us on the tour, I had to say to the guy, listen, I'm going to be honest, he's struggling. He's asking me for a Man City shirt with Raheem Sterling on the back. I've got to stop it. The guy was like, by the end of this tour, you won't want nothing to do with Man City. By the time we finished the tour and got back in the shop, he was like, I'm Arsenal. I want a new football. I want a new shirt. We left there that day. The debit card took a bit of a hit, but it was worth it. The guy did his job on the tour as well. He was like, here we go. We've got a statue here. City don't have this statue. Here's a gold Invincibles trophy. City don't have that. This is how many fans we have around the world. City have got about 4.5 fans. By the time he came out, he was a real gunner when he came out. So, yeah, we had to, it got a bit shaky for a while, but we've kept in there. Now, hopefully, the good times are coming back. So, yeah, the tour was worth every penny, but it was worrying for a moment, I can't lie. But we got there. Anyway, yeah, Dagem, as you said, great performance. Amir, gifted 5 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Big up yourself, bro. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the new members. 5,000 of you in the chat still, which is amazing. He-Man said, biggest celebration, 91st minute block from Gabby. Love that. That's what defenders are supposed to celebrate. They don't score many goals. You put great blocks in like that. Punch your chest and go crazy. Big up He-Man. Cliff said, great match. Let's see how Kai fares against the big boys on Tuesday before we give him any. Tends to disappear in big matches. Listen, Tottenham away, United away, Bayern Munich at home and away. That's where we're really going to see if you're that guy or not, Havertz. And Cliff says, big up Cruz. I appreciate that, bro. Next generation, we have to guide them. Let's get into some of your comments before we round up. I'll do a... Let's look at the table, in fact. Then we'll get into the comments. How have I not looked at the table yet? I'm a disgrace and a cheat. Not a disgrace and not a cheat. We're top of the league, people. Oh, the top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better. Liverpool, you're a window shopper. Mad at me. I think I know why. City, you're a window shopper. In the jewelry store, looking at stuff you can't buy. United, you're a window shopper. In the dealership, trying to get top 5. Tottenham, you're a window shopper. Never win trophies, that's why you're going to cry. Not a bad remix, I'll take that. Anyway, top of the league. 51 now on goal difference. So we're now 9 goals clear of Liverpool. That could be vital, by the way, come the end of the season. As I said, that could be an extra point. We're 11 goals clear of City. 11 goals clear of City. And 9 goals clear of Liverpool. So, listen, big. As I said, tomorrow, 3 p.m, I'm live, 3:30 kickoff. Manchester United against Liverpool. I'm a United fan. All the Arsenal fans will be United fans tomorrow for 90 minutes as we clip up Liverpool, hopefully. Man United clip them up. And, a draw even would keep us at the top of the league. Ain't it crazy to think, people? 7 wins, I reckon, wins us the title. I think Liverpool will drop points. City, I'm not sure will drop points. I think Liverpool will drop points. If we win 7 out of 7, we'll win the league. It might take 7 out of 7. And listen, I know we've got a hard fixture list. But as I said, Villa at home, I think we beat them. Tottenham away will be tough. They'll have a lot of motivation to stop us. If we go there and play well, we beat them. We beat them last season. Man United away. Even though I'm hoping they play well tomorrow. Because it will be second to last game of the season, I think their fate will already be sealed by then. I think we'll beat them as well. Everyone else is lower in the table. I think we've got Chelsea at home. We've got Everton at home. I honestly think, and I didn't think this a couple of games ago, And I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm putting it out there. The power of now, speak it into existence. I think this team is capable of winning every game in the Premier League that's left. I think we can win 7 games out of 7. Aston Villa at home next week. No Douglas Luiz. I think we beat them. Wolves away. Tricky game. I think we beat them though. Chelsea at home. I think we beat them. Tottenham away. Realistically, probably our hardest game of the season. That's not me giving them any credit. It's just the reality. They're our rivals. They're going to be desperate to stop us. If we play well, we're better than them. We'll beat them. They don't have Harry Kane. You go there and your level drops, you're in trouble. That's the reality. Bournemouth at home, we slapped them. Although last year we didn't, but I think we would. United away, second to last game of the season. Well, you go there, play well, we beat them. Everton at home, last game of the season, we smash them. We can win we can win every game. But I know, listen, I don't want to get carried away because playing Bayern Munich home and away will affect the narrative. How much will them games take out of us? Do you keep everyone fit? Does anyone get suspended? Do we have the energy? Those things can play a factor. If you get past Bayern Munich, you're then in a Champions League semi-final against Madrid or against Man City. How much does that take out of you? If you get knocked out to Bayern Munich, what does that do to the team psychologically? There's so many different factors, but listen, I believe we're capable of winning 7 out of 7, but there is a long way to go. The reason I believe we can is because of how well we're defending. We're so hard to score against. I mean, just looking at our last few games, people, and you look at our results, this run of defending is unbelievable what we're doing at the moment. I've never, since George Graham days, I have not seen Arsenal defend like this ever. It's crazy what we're seeing. I mean, you look at this here in the recent fixtures. Where am I at here? What's going on here? Porto. So you look at the last few games, you've got Sheffield United, clean sheet. Brentford should have been a clean sheet. Ramsdale tax. Porto, clean sheet. Man City, clean sheet. Luton, clean sheet. Brighton, clean sheet. We've kept 4 clean sheets in a row. We've kept 5 clean sheets out of our last 6. And even before that, Newcastle, 1 goal. Porto, all right, we conceded a couple there. 5 clean sheets in your last 6. That can win you a Premier League. That defending is unbelievable. So, hey, it is what it is, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the way we're playing. Latte says, big up for Cruz. Hey, big up, bro. Appreciate that as always. Big up, Latte, bro. Legend. Gunnar Rolot says, loving this new mean and suffocating defence. See, can you imagine the GBH settings on Dini if we had Gabriel and Saliba when he said no cojones? That team that Dini was talking about is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. That team was soft. You know, when Dini said that, it was a bit disrespectful, but the thing that was so sad about what he was saying was there was truth to it. We were soft them times there. We had a soft underbelly, man. We were like a puppy that just rolled over and got its belly tickled when times got tough. This team ain't that team. This team's becoming a pit bull. You try and stroke it, it's going to bite you. That's what this team is, bro. We ain't messing around. We're out here now, people. Curtis Slip said, we used to have Kolasinac, Mustafi, Socrates, Holding, Mari, Bellerin. By the way, has Cruz ever slipped over the ball like his dad went one-on-one? I don't think you ever have you? I'm telling you, there was a bobble on that pitch. I'll never let it go. Can't wait to see all the salty rivals, tears. And right, people, I'm going to round up. I think I finished all the super chats. Don't want to miss any out. Yeah, I'm going to round up there. I will have a fan cam out in the next 20 minutes if you want to watch that. Give that a like as well. Hit a like on this video. And listen, there's still nearly 5k in the chat. Hit a like. Let's hit 3,000 likes. Subscribe if you haven't already. Listen, Brighton 0, Arsenal 3. For me, one of the best performances of the season. As somebody said in the comments earlier, that performance had everything. It had maturity. It had control. It had speed. It had discipline. We created. We took our chances. We celebrated defending. That performance, dare I say it, was a champion's performance. We're going to have to produce it another 7 times. There's a long way to go. That was outstanding. Tomorrow, Man United, come on. Do something. We need one of these 2 other teams to drop points somewhere and open this race up. Can United do something against Liverpool tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow from 3 p.m. Upper long settings, 3:30 kickoff. Man United against Liverpool. Enjoy this result, Gooners. Enjoy your Saturday. We're top of the league. Will we be there in 7 games' time? We might have to win all of them to win it. I think we can do it. Take care, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget, the match reaction will be out in the next 20 minutes. Take care. 3-0 to Arsenal. Come on! Kai Havertz, I've always rated you. Bless.